Ladies and gentlemen, Happy New Year. How's everyone been? I've missed you. I've missed you all, you beautiful people. I'm hoping you've all been lovely. You've all been well. You've all had a good time. It's great to see everyone. After Christmas and after New Year, what did everyone get for it? Tell me. Thank you, first of all, for your patience while I have had a break over December. I did the stupidest thing that a YouTuber could do, which is I actually had a December. Now, what you're meant to do is you're meant to have a January, because the revenue in December goes up heavily because companies want to throw money at advertisers in December because everyone's buying Christmas presents. So they basically want to make sure that videos are constantly coming out in December. But I thought, no, I am just going to have a nice December break, put out a couple of videos, see some friends, see some family, chill around for a bit, and then in January we'll come back, we'll get back into the swing of things. So that is the plan now. Thank you very much for all the Prime subs. That's remarkably kind of you. I will try as hard as I can to keep up with thanking for them, but a lot of them happen. We've got a hype train going already. That is ridiculous. Vibso, good evening to you. Got to take the family break. You've got to take the family break. That's what we've got to do. But, I mean, the family know. The family know my priorities. My priorities go Dragon Age Origins, them. They know that, okay? There's no bad blood there. They understand that. I mean, once I showed them Morrigan, they were like, Josh, we understand. Okay, we know. We get it, why they're there. Now, I'm going to be real with you. I cannot remember what we were doing. We were probably trying to do some sort of Dragon Age-y things, possibly with an origin. But I'm going to read through my journal and see what the hell I'm meant to even be doing. I honestly cannot remember. Something to do... What were we doing? Something to do with getting a dwarf. I was going to finish that sentence with on board, you know, in our plan to agree with us. But no. Getting a dwarf. That we'll start with that. Well, that's it. That's a good enough... It's a good enough place for me to start. We are getting a dwarf. Right. We'll just go and grab them, and then we'll take them back to wherever we need them. That sounds like a... Don't say enchantment. Don't. Because you'll set me off laughing, and I cannot have that. I cannot have anyone... Look, people have already seen the clip channel of me laughing, and you can't be spreading that around. Okay, I've got an image to maintain and to keep up. And my image is very sarcastic, very stoic, very simple, you know, not entertained in any way, no laughing, no fun. No fun. It's not allowed. You did have to master the taint. It's not funny. Nothing funny about that word at all. Right, so let's... the game has just auto-saved. Now, I know what that means. That means there's something bad behind this door. So let's open the door and see what's behind it.
And so I shall.
It's okay. We've got a couple of thugs. Assassin. Juravia. Assassin. I'm going to quick save here. Now, I cannot remember what I was doing. So I think the best thing to do is just to run blindly in.
Finally realized his throne means nothing if he can't hold it. Yet he still doesn't bother to send his own men. Well, you picked the wrong side, stranger. It doesn't matter who's king, as long as there's a queen.
Thank you very much for the donation, Celeste. That's remarkably kind of you. You psychopath playing this in isometric mode. You know what, Brig? Just to annoy you, I'm going to switch between isometric and third person. Just constantly. All the time. So let's just increase the volume there slightly. What time is it in the UK? Over here it's tea time. That's it. We don't use the 24-hour clock like the rest of the country, or the rest of the world use. The UK actually has very specific set times. It's early breakfast, 11s, late breakfast, lunch, late lunch, early dinner, late dinner, early supper, very late, nighttime. That's how it works. And it's always tea time. What about second breakfast? 11s, afternoon tea. I don't think he's heard about afternoon. Second breakfast. So when comes brunch? Let me tell you when brunch happens. Brunch happens whenever the hell you want it to happen, okay? Because we're a free country. And you can't call yourself a free country unless you get to decide when brunch happens. You walk into a restaurant, guess what they're selling? All-day breakfasts. Do you know what that means? All day is breakfast time. Breakfast time is whenever the hell you want it to be. All right, live your life like that from now on. If you are still subscribing to this ancient, draconian, archaic 24-hour system that dictates when you can or cannot enjoy certain foods. Cast that away. All right? Step forward out of your shackles of time constraints and eat the food that you want to eat at the time you want to eat it. And if anyone questions you, you send them here. Because if you do send them here, let me tell you what will happen. They will count as a viewer. And this Twitch channel will get more views. And I don't think there's anything more beautiful than that. Right, let's get back to playing the game, everyone. Stop being funny. Stop it. Let's get back to the game. Here we go. My first response, shut up and die. I mean, should we? It's just much quicker. We don't need to negotiate. I don't even need to remember what I was doing. Dragon Age Origins is a game that respects the fact that you might completely forget what you were meant to be doing and just put in really aggressive combat, really aggressive choices. But like, hang on, the player may have taken a break. They may come back and be like, I don't quite remember what we're meant to do. Who are they? You know what? They're alive, and that's a problem. That's what it should be. Let's see if we can get a little bit of context going on here. Work out who the hell people actually are. You're awfully cocky for someone whose entire character is dead. Look, I don't want to fight. I just want to talk. I just want to talk to you.
Hardly convincing when your blades are covered in my men's blood. Kill them! But leave the mouthy one alive. I have plans for him.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Somewhat marred by the fact you're going to kill me, but I do appreciate the fact that you find me attractive. That is very kind of you. Oh, bollocks, there's no door. Well, that's like literally all of my strategy gone. Didn't I kill all of her friends? Yeah, look, kill is a strong word. Ended their subscription to life. That's what I would describe it as. She meant Alistair. Like, the dwarf's just staring at Alistair going, I want him alive. And I'm there going, oh, thank you very much. That's remarkably kind of you. Oh, Kestrels, thank you very much for the sub. That's remarkably kind of you. Josh, that kills people, Josh. Oh, no, that is my least favourite thing to do. Can I open this door? Let's just... No. Oh, well, that's a bugger. Okay, so it's fine. We've ran back this way. Win, you can do Icy Ice, can't you? So you Icy Ice these three. Morrigan, you get Fireball in on... You know what? Just Fireball these three is probably... In fact, Fireball there, we can catch all of them. That'd be good. I am going to start using my fantastic bow to do lots of stuff. What's my current weapon equipped? I think it's a bow. I'm going to attack you. And Alistair, I need you to do something serious. I need you to stay still. Okay? Right, brilliant. Cone of Cold works. Now everyone can just start attacking everyone else. Hopefully we can start doing some serious damage to these guys. Morrigan, I want you to run to here and get Cone of Cold going on, but only catching these first two. So if we catch these first two, now we can start attacking. This is good. Okay, you know what? We're actually getting a lot better at not dying. I feel much better within myself. The fact that I can do this now. So let's leave Jarvia for last. Alistair might die, but that is a sacrifice I am willing to make. Yeah, if Alistair's dead, that's fine. Don't worry. Alistair often dies. This is just... That's the way of things. Win, I'm going to need you to drink a potion first of all. My god, where's all your magic gone? And could you freeze this woman here? That'd be great.
I need help.
Oh, okay. So she's teleported away over there because she's an absolute coward. Everyone attack that dwarf just there. Win, could you maybe get Alistair up? Let's just drink another... Oh, you need to drink another potion in a second. Get Alistair up. There we go. Revival. Yeah, revive Alistair. Because, I mean, he doesn't deserve to be dead. Duncan, thank you very much for the Prime sub. Remarkably kind of you. Grenth, welcome to the stream. The video was great. Well done. Thank you very much. You are more than welcome for it. I'm glad you had a good time. I just hear screaming people unlikely dying. That's what forgiveness sounds like. Screaming and then silence. Ready for second suffering. Why can he not be dad? Why can who not be dad? I mean, I don't plan to be dad. Josh doesn't kill, he only genocides. Yeah, it's different. It's totally different. Like, you kill one person, they call you a murderer. You kill 10 people, they call you a serial killer. You kill 1 million people, they call you pretty efficient. That's what I'm going for in this Dragon Age run. You know, if I killed one person, they'd say, "Ooh, you bad man." I kill 10 people, they go, "You're a very bad man." I kill everyone, they go, You're pretty skilled at that. That's what it is. Yeah. Let's attack this dude over here. Oh, he's dead. Okay, so there's lots of thugs over here that I'm really not appreciating. I might need to get some freezing stuff going on. So can we get a blizzard? Oh, okay. If we get a blizzard happening just there, and wind, do you have any AoE stuff going on? I'm not sure if you do, but no, flame blast wouldn't work. Let's just get wind. Let's let her do her stuff, to be honest. Yeah, we'll get a blizzard happening. Hopefully, there we go. The blizzard's going to go on. And now, after getting the blizzard going on, that should hopefully be killing most of these dudes. Look at the amount of damage a blizzard does. That is absolutely insane. Alistair, why are you not doing something useful? I mean, I understand you are pretty useless in general, but please do something slightly more useful. I'm going to shoot something, probably Jarvia. Maybe I could knock Jarvia down, do an actual attack. Yeah, do something. Can I shoot? Yeah, I mean, look at the amount of damage we are doing with this blizzard. That's ridiculous. That is a very, yeah, blizzard. This is powerful. This is the cube crawl attack. This is very good. That was a very specific reference that I hope someone gets. Okay, let's continue to attack this Carter assassin just here. Because that way, hopefully, I get to take down a few people. Turn Win was just like, shouldn't have said that. If you kill millions, let's get back to killing. Okay, that's fine. We've lost Alistair again, but it's okay. We were planning, to be honest, on losing Alistair. It's not something we weren't ready for. Put it that way. Let's use Cone of Cold that way. See if she can freeze everyone. And I'm going to keep killing Jarvia. When Jarvia's dead, I'm pretty sure this whole... Yeah, there we go. Jarvia's down. I was going to guess that would be the whole level, to be fair. Yeah. There is a room in the middle of that... Let's keep attacking this one. Alright, so we've done pretty good. I'd say we have made pretty good progress with this. Oh, there's an assassin just here I can take down. Start shooting him. I didn't expect to win this, to be fair. I did not expect to win this. Vinio, welcome to the stream. How are you guys doing today? Hopefully everyone's having a lovely time. Let's go and get Alistair up. He did his classic floor tank.
I would watch out where I you.
Come on, Alistair. I know you're a good floor tank. Right, let's loot Jarvia, because she's dead. Concentrated Soldier's Bane. Interesting. Sounds rare. I'll take it. Long Runner's Cap. Reinforced. Nope, sounds bad. Pushback Strikers. 5% melee critical chance. Nope. Carter Key. Yeah, that's probably important. And some gold. We'll take the gold as well. Now, I know that we've killed this person.
All right.
But I have to be honest. I really do not...
So I shall.
I do not remember what we're meant to be doing. So I cannot remember how her death in any way benefits me. I mean, I can appreciate the fact that she's dead, but I cannot remember what I'm meant to be doing that involves her needing to be dead. But she is, which is important. My goodness, we've got the hype train going on. Thank you very much. You've collected all of the level 5 emotes. That's pretty impressive, to be fair. You don't often get people with all of the level 5 emotes, so well done for that. Instructions unclear. Acquired dead dwarf. It happens. All right, it happens. It's a... Unfortunately, there's a trap there. I found it by running into it. That's my my trap detection skills. Just that. It was self-defense, Your Honor. It was self-defense. They ran into my arrow. That's exactly what happened. There's another trap just there, actually. And basically, my plan to find traps is to run into them. And I'm remarkably good at it. First time on your stream, love your content. Your channel got me into MMOs. Thank you very much. You're more than welcome. I am very sorry that I've got you into MMOs. I did not mean to do that. You will forever... Once you get addicted, you will forever hate me. That's what it is. You're helping with the election of a new king. Oh, yeah, something to do with dwarves and kings. What's in this chest? Ah, silver chalice.
I would watch out where I you.
Oh, we've detected another trap. Good thing I'm not going to run into them. Spiked more fire arrows, pretty good. I'll take fire arrows. They're always useful. We are helping with a king thing, aren't we? Oh, chest over here. Dwarven war axe. Nah, it's not as good as what I've currently got. What about in this chest? Oh, okay. Love letter. I mean, I am tempted. to read the love letter. We've got many love letters. I will go through and I'll do a dramatic reading of all of the love letters at some point in this game. It will be beautiful. You will all be enthralled with it. Not grabbing every single piece of loot to sell later. What would be another game you'd like to stream besides Dragon Age Origins? I'll tell you. When we finish Dragon Age Origins, which I think we will do pretty soon, do you want to know what game we're going to finish? Possibly with mods. Okay? I don't mod games much, but I will tell you what game I will play with a mod. You're finally awake. You were caught trying to cross the border. Ran right into that Imperial ambush. I have discovered, well, I have had someone tell me of a Skyrim mod which adds your stupid child into the game. Like, this kid is dumb, okay? He will trigger every trap, he will attract every enemy, and he cannot die. He will sometimes lose items that you give him. He will sometimes forget what you're meant to be doing. But you have to protect him because you have to love him. So I might be trying to finish Skyrim while also keeping my stupid, dumb son alive. Right, let's travel onwards from here. See what else we're meant to be doing. Just like a real son. I know. Just like a real child. Okay, so we've killed...
God! By all the beards of my ancestors! How did you... Where did you come from? You made a hole in my wall!
Yeah, that hole leads to a tunnel in the Carter's basement.
It does? Oh, sod it. If people find out about this, my business will be ruined. They'll think I have something to do with Jarvia.
Pitrex, will I resolve the VIP issues? Yeah, at some point. Can't say when, but I will. At some point, yes. Okay, people that spend money on VIPs now, what they get is my admiration. That's what they'll get, admiration for about 5 minutes. I guarantee you missed my donation message. Allow me to go back then. Let me see what else we've got. We've got more resubs. That's remarkably kind of you. Where's the donation message? Oh, unless the stream uniquely lagged when I sent it. Great stream so far. Well, thank you very much. I am trying to keep up with the donation butts. I thought the final line underlight was fantastic. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Let me just scroll back, see what I can grab, because a lot of stuff happens in the chats. After a discussion on Discord, do you think the Riot MMO will be a classic MMO? Oh, we're talking about the we're talking about the Arcane League of Legends style potential MMO there. Oh, I'm excited. I am excited, okay, about the League of Legends MMO. If they get this right, because they've got a great world. I think they should follow the lore of Arcane, not the lore of League of Legends as it is now. Follow the lore of Arcane, because Arcane is brilliant. It's just, if you haven't seen Arcane, you can go and watch it now. It's fantastic. Do crap loads of difficulty mods with the child mod. You know what, Briggs? Okay. How about that? When we finish Dragon Age Origins, we'll play Skyrim with as many stupid, dumb mods as we can find. Especially with the kid one. I hope it'll be a classic one, but we don't know yet. I don't think it'll be action combat, because action combat MMOs don't tend to attract as many people as classic tag targeting, but okay. Thanks for getting me to watch it. It's so good. It is so good. I mean, the League of Legends lore is good too. Thomas the Trainers, the Dragons. Potentially. Permadeath survival. Make sure your child doesn't starve to death. Well, they can't die, to be fair. So you don't really care. JoshStrifePlays is the best content I've seen on YouTube. Oh, thank you very much. Shoot, I love making the JoshStrifePlays stuff. The next game on that is going to be the original Tomb Raider, which I'm very excited about doing. Right, so don't worry, mate. Jarvia's dead.
Dead? How? Did you... You did, didn't you? You killed her, and then you climbed out of there into my shop. Oh, just leave me alone. I don't want anything to do with this. And if anyone comes asking, I'm going to tell them you did it.
I mean, yeah, that's the point, mate. I want people to know that I did. That's like, I want that to happen. I want people to know that I did this. So, yes, you can tell them that. Oh, right. We're back out in the city. Everything looks safe and good. And what was the... Where were we in Denerim? Were we in Orzammar? the prince's favourite. You have killed Jarvia and wiped out most of the Carter. Return to Prince Bellin and tell him the good news. Where is Prince Bellin? Right, if I were Prince Bellin, where would I be? I think he's in the markety place somewhere, the nice place, the Diamond Quarter? I want to say the Diamond Quarter, but correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, Prince Bellin, the Diamond Quarter. That's if I were a prince, that's where I would live. Now, I don't think there are any enemies in this city, because I think we killed them all. We have solved a surprising amount of problems by killing a surprising amount of people. You know, I'm not saying this is the best way to do it, but I am saying it's a very efficient way to do it. I do not endorse genocide, but I also cannot deny, especially in Dragon Age, its effectiveness. Right? That's a quote right there. Orzammar Royal Palace, probably. Let's pop into him.
Questions Lord Balin's
That's
ability to
the
win
Harrowmont
the
estate.
throne
That's the Lord Day dude. Totally forgot where I was going in this place. We shall quote you.
Lord Harrowmont,
I'm going to be on some kind of
furious at
stupid
the Grey
BuzzFeed
Warden's
list, isn't it?
interference.
10 things streamers said they wish they hadn't. Number 3, JoshStrifeHayes. Genocide's alright. I mean, I put myself at number 3 in that list because I didn't want to appear cocky. You know, I didn't want to put myself at like number 1 or number 2. You know, that's those powerful. They're good positions. They're strong positions. You have to work your way up to those. Finally caught a stream. 3 is modest. Yeah, isn't it? 3 is modest. I'll take that. Now, oh, brilliant. We've found Prince Bellin. And stop saying Prince Bellend in the chat, alright? He's a prince. Put some respect onto his name. Alright, this guy, he controls a whole city. You don't go around calling him Prince Bellend. The dude has worked hard to get where he is. Show a bit of humility and a bit of respect. Hey, little dude, how's it going down there?
Well, you've simply outdone yourself. They're talking all over the city about how someone finally went through Dusttown and slaughtered the Carta like genlocks.
Yeah. I mean, I did what you asked. Do you have my troops?
Not yet. Killing Jarvia brought me greater favor. But to truly displace Harrowmont, we'll need something dramatic enough to end the debate forever. What do you know of the Paragon Branca?
Who?
She is a paragon, a girl of the Smith caste who rose to nobility for her brilliant inventions. 2 years ago, she heard of something the ancients created. It inspired her to leave everything behind and venture into the deep roads. She is the only paragon in 4 generations, and she turned her back on her responsibilities.
I'll look into DC Universe
Paragon
Online.
is like an ancestor born in this time. If she returned, her vote would outweigh the entire assembly. Anyone with her support could take the throne unchallenged.
I promised you that I would do what you said if you supported the fact that there's a blight on the land. I don't really care about Dwarven politics. I don't care who runs this little hole down here in the ground. I'm helping you because I need access to your troops. If it will get me my troops, I will find Branca. But I'm not going to do it for you. I'm doing it for everyone above ground.
I was hoping you'd say that. So far, my men have traced Branca to Caridin's Cross, an ancient crossroad lost to the Darkspawn 4 centuries ago. Her trail ends there. Perhaps with your warden's expertise, you can find what my men could not.
Yeah, it's crazy how the Darkspawn keep taking over places and we have to keep going back. It'd be super useful if you give me some troops so we can, you know, stop that happening again. What if Branca doesn't support you?
I was hoping you could use your legendary charm to persuade her that the rightful king should take the throne. However, if the deep roads have addled her wits, it might be best she not return before the kingship is decided.
Right. Right, okay. Okay. You're a bad person. I want you to know that, okay? You are short in stature, but tall in dickishness. That is my assumption. I'll go and find her.
You have my thanks. Seek her in Caridin's Cross. I will try to delay the vote until you return.
You are 2 foot tall, and you are literally all arsehole. That's what you are. Until then, let me go and try and find whatever the hell this girl is, so I can convince her to come back and say that you're a decent person. Good, thank you very much for the subs. That's remarkably kind of you. You know what? He is Prince Bellend. You've more than earned that. You have more than earned that moniker now. We're going to use that from now on. You're a 2-foot tall dick. That's what you are. Better than the other guy. This is awful, isn't it? This is just terrible. This is choosing between... You have no idea. Should play the dwarf and the noble origins. It's just... Oh, man. We are choosing between the worst of two people right now. So, we need to go... Oh, we've got some levels. People have gained some stuff. Hey, can you get... Oh, finally, you can take Arcane Warrior. Oh, we're about... Okay. Morrigan is about to become an absolute beast. My donation of some premium multi-monitor content. Second monitor only, thank you very much. I haven't quite earned the primary monitor yet. The worst of two people, that's what I'd expect from you. Yes, the worst of two people. Not the best, the worst of two people. Yes, this is very Cloak and Dagger. I feel Bellend is the better choice. It is. Arcane Warrior, yeah. We're about to go full on Arcane Warrior, and we're about to put more points into magic and do this. So, the reason that Arcane Warrior is so goddamn badass is because if you... Oh, hang on. If I don't use that, can I... Inferno. Huge column of swirling flame. Yeah, that sounds good. Oh, along with Blizzard. Sweet. We'll put Inferno into it. That'd be good. Morrigan, you are about to get some serious armor upgrades. When you give a character the Arcane Warrior specialization, they use their magic stat as their equipment basis stat instead of anything else. So we are about to give this person some super overpowered armor. We don't have any armor for them, it seems. Morrigan, we did click Arcane Warrior, didn't we? So why is it saying that requires 34 strength when we should be able to use the Arcane Warrior thing for them? We did give it her, didn't we? I just clicked accept on it. Morrigan, your magic is like way higher than this. Why are you not... See, magic, 44. And you've got Mage, Shapeshifter, Arcane Warrior. It's on. Why is it not there? You need the skill. You need to activate the Arcane Warrior talents. Need the first Arcane Warrior skill. Need the first skill. I know. It was a test. I was seeing if you knew. And you passed. Well done. Okay, I wanted Inferno. Look, I've got what I want. It's the Inferno. See, look, I've got what I wanted. Look, cast Inferno. See, it's great. Look, it's beautiful. That is exactly what I wanted to have happen. That over there. I don't need the stuff. When did the game last save? We could... No. You know what? No. I've committed. I will live with my mistakes. It's the skill. Totally, I will... You know what? Let's level Alistair up. He's got some stuff going on. I don't have any extra skills to give him. He's remaining a Templar. You've got 3 stuff. You keep dying a lot, mate, which is kind of... Probably because your constitution's crap. I mean, for a tank, you've got crap constitution, to be honest, mate. Mental Fortress. Gaining a large bonus to mental resilience. What's that one? Death Blow, passive. End of the battle. Okay, cool. Stamina comes back, so that's nice. You know what? Just give you some mental... You're a tank. Mental stuff is good. Did you admit to making a mistake? No. No. No, I did not. Don't badmouth Alistair. I will badmouth Alistair all I want. The guy cannot tank. Never made a mistake. I thought I made a mistake once, but I was actually mistaken. I hadn't ever made a mistake. Right, let's go to the place. The thing. The thing with the place. Where are we going? There we go. A paragon of her kind. Find Belen Adekan. And that Prince Belend wants me to venture into the deep roads. Where is the deep road? They follow Brana to Cerdin's Cross before it went cold. Right, how do we get to Cerdin's Cross in the deep roads? I'm going to guess that the deep roads is back in the commons somewhere.
Orzammar, endorsement of Lord Balin.
Maybe I need some enchantments. I'm going to do this entire game without enchantments. Right, look, I finished Oblivion by just punching things. I'm clearly not bothered about efficiency. If I was bothered about efficiency, we wouldn't have fisted our way through Oblivion, would we? Alright? I'm using a bow in Dragon Age Origins, and despite the fact that I got Arcane Warrior for Morrigan, I gave her Inferno instead. I am clear. What difficulty are you playing on? Well, I mean, I'm playing with a massive handicap because I'm playing. But, right, the deep roads are down there. I don't think anything else is down there. I'm playing on normal mode, but because I'm playing normal mode inefficiently, it's basically like ultra hard mode.
Stranger, Have you seen a Grey Warden hereabouts? I hear tell that he, or was that she, you understand this was several flagons ago, was setting out to search for Branka on the Prince's own orders.
Yes. I am the Grey Warden, and that will be a he.
Well, if you're the best they got, then standards must have fallen way down. But I suppose that would account for a human in Orzammar.
You're way down.
Could I ask you a favor?
You insult me, and then you want a favour. What? My goodness, Ghost, thank you very, very much for all the subs. That is incredibly kind of you. Gifting 20 tier 1 subs out. Is it because of how good this is? Is it because of how fantastic the stream has been so far? I hope so. That is incredibly, incredibly kind of you. Thank you, Ghost. That's remarkably, remarkably nice. Here we go. Oil Prince in the chat, apparently. Apparently. Oh, guys, just some good news. If you are UK-based, or even if you're not, but you're going to travel over, there is a gaming festival every year held in the UK called Insomnia. Insomnia Gaming Fest. I think the next one is like Insomnia 67. There's been loads of them. And it's being held this year anyway, in I think it's the NEC in Birmingham. And I've been chatting to some people involved with Insomnia and seeing if I'd be able to get involved in some way. Whether I could do some presenting of something or just be there or, get involved on some of the stage stuff or some of the costume stuff or do like a meet and greet and stuff or any kind of content creation element to just chat to everyone. So if any of you will be going to the next Insomnia, which I think is in about 4 months' time, I hopefully will be down there able to say hi to someone. So if you are going to be there, let me know on Discord. Messages are always open. And hopefully we'll be able to meet up and chat about games and have a drink or something like that. It could be really cool. How much are tickets? I haven't actually checked yet, but it is a massive event, like a massive event. So do definitely double check if you're able to go. They'll prepare a second monitor. I best be on the second stage. That's what I need. Like the Two-Face of MMOs. Everything is the second thing. It's very weird. I'm not from the UK. Best thing I'll do is put Insomnia on the second monitor. That's what I expect. If you don't do that, I'll be very upset. You are the Grey Warden, a disappointment to your family. The dad would have been proud of you. No, my father died. My dad, obviously, was Duncan, who also died. I always say that about the Dragon Age Origins. At the start of the game, you lose a father but gain a daddy. And then you lose the daddy as well. Right, yeah, sure, why not, Mel? Everyone else asked me to favours. What do you need?
Name's Oghren. And if you've ever heard of me before, it's probably all been about how I piss ale and kill little boys who look at me wrong. And that's mostly true. But the part they never say is how I'm the only one still trying to save our only paragon. And if you're looking for Branka, I'm the only one who knows what she was looking for, which might be pretty sodding helpful in finding her.
You remind me of the dwarf from the Dungeons and Dragons film, insofar as no one remembers you or likes you. That's as far as I can go with you. Right, what do you want in return for the information that I apparently need?
I know what Branka wanted, and how she was looking. You presumably know everything Balin scouts have discovered about where she disappeared. If we pool our knowledge, we stand a chance of finding Branka. Otherwise, good sodding luck.
Romance him. I'm going to romance the crap out of this dwarf. Alright, cool. I don't know. I have enough armed lunatics already following me around.
Perfect. What's one more? Branka was a brilliant girl.
Okay.
But half the time she'd add 2 and 2 and make it 50. You want to find her, you need someone who knows how she thinks.
Okay, you know what? Fine, we have a deal.
You should know that Branka was looking for the Anvil of the Void, the secret to building golems, which was lost centuries ago. The smith Caridin built it, and with it, Orzammar had 100 years of peace, while it was protected by the golems forged on the anvil. As far as anyone knows, the anvil was built in the old Orton Tig. Branka planned to start looking there, if she could ever find it. All she knew was that it was past Caridin's cross. No one's seen that tag for 500 years.
Right, cool. Well, Balin gave me a map. I can get to Cairden's Cross, no problem at all.
If we're going, let's get moving. Bronca's not gonna sodding find herself.
Alright, cool. So, yeah, you're going to not be in the party, and I'm going to have the party of everyone that I currently have. 1, 2, 3, and me. Thanks, random dwarf, but you ain't coming with me. Good speech, though. Good talk. Bring Shale. Nah, I'll be alright. Nah, it's totally okay. We don't need Shale. Just going to run past these dudes and pop in here. Shale. No, no, no. Take him. You have a dog, too. Take Shale, take Shale, take Shale. Deep roads is the hard part. Take Shale. Look, okay? Look. If we take Shale, who do we lose? Shale for story reasons? Shale for the win? Come on, Shale is fun to adventure with. Dwarf and Shale. Shale over Alistair. Right, you know what? Everyone... Okay, I'm not losing Morrigan, because she's hot. And I'm not losing Win, because she's the healer. I'm not losing... It's annoying, but the weakest part of this party is me. Like, I know that I am the crappiest... I am the weakest link in this chain. Is Win also hot? I mean, let's say yes. Let's go with yes for the time being, just to make people happy. I am the weakest link in this chain. I get that. So lose yourself. Just no longer me. Take me out. Instead, what we'll do... apparently you can't lose you. You have to keep you in this party, which is annoying. So, Alistair, sorry. Shale, how's it going?
Yes.
Alright, we'll take Shale with us. Fine. Holy cow, I finally caught your stream. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you are having a lovely time. Let's do this. Shale, you are the new Alistair. Just remember this. Make sure you're happy with this. Shale plus Oghren. Oghren needs to come for the story part. He's a bigger part of this. God damn it. Fine. Who the frick do we lose to bring Oghren with us? I can't even imagine who we would lose. Because we can't lose Win. She's the healer. Lose Win. Win, Shale, and Oghren. You do realize that Win is the healer. I don't recall Oghren having much to say in this. Dark, thank you very much for the subs. That's remarkably kind of you. The dwarf adds literally nothing. Kick Morrigan. You know what? This is what we're doing. When I replay it, we'll take Oghren. I'm taking Win, I'm taking Shale, I'm taking Morrigan. This is the team we're going with. I don't care what Oghren wants. I don't even care what anyone else wants. I literally just want to get my army so I can stop the Darkspawn. It's all I need to do. Just stop the Darkspawn. It's the one thing I've got. A master tactician like you doesn't need a healer. Don't. Don't you butter me up like that. Okay? It's not how we do it. Right, chat wants Shale dead. I don't think I've ever not taken Oghren to the Deep Rocks. He's a dwarf. He can go there whenever he wants. It's fine. He's not that important. Shale needs a level. Shale does need a level. Hey, Shale, congrats. You get to level up. Guess what? Constitution. It's like 43 now. Well done. You're ridiculously tough. Warrior, maybe? Shale. Killing Blow. I like giving them passive buffs. Interesting. Passive bonus to armor. Passive bonus to stone aura. Interesting. Resist hostile spells. Very nice. Yeah, let's just give you an absolute load of stone armor stuff going on. So, Shale, you do stone aura when we fight. You don't fight. You just protect everyone else. That's how we're running this, okay? Shale is just a walking aura, a walking buff for everyone else around me. Let's do this. First time Josh, Twitch, not YouTube, and already dad jokes. Absolutely. I mean, YouTube is me very, very, reserved.
Look what we have here. Some of Balin's new toadies. Let's show him who's king.
Seriously? Okay, Shale, do your thing with the defensiveness. I will attack that person in the back. Morrigan, can you do the freezy thing here, which would be great.
Let's finish this.
Let's just get everyone frozen. Sweet. Now we'll all start doing this. Hey, Morrigan, can you do that massive kind of fire... Let's see what the fire vortex does, shall we? See how much damage it actually does to things. Oh, god damn, okay, it does quite a lot. Alright. Yep, you are being hurt. Morrigan, can you attack someone?
Ready.
That would be great. So Wynn's taking a lot of damage. Thankfully, Shale, I think, is doing some kind of buff or boost. I miss Alistair's snide sarcasm. Let's be real, we all miss Alistair's snide sarcasm. So, okay, we lost Morrigan. That fight went terribly. That was just so bad. And you know why? Because Alistair wasn't there. That rhymes. Alistair wasn't there. Shale can be a tank. Shale did tank, but Shale was using Shale's special stone aura abilities with bonuses to attack, defense, and health regen. See? Shale needed the magical... She gave us the magical buff aura. If Shale isn't giving us the magical buff aura, what is the point of Shale? Shale, I'm going to be honest, I'm bringing you for the bants. So you best start... You best jump in the Bantmobile.
I have a question it may be able to answer, Elder Mage.
Must it always be Elder Mage? I'm not a wizened old crone just yet.
Would it prefer Mage well past her prime don't mind the sagging bits?
You have an odd way of requesting answers to your questions.
I'm curious about the abominations of the tower. Is it possible for such a creature to become human again?
Yes, it is simply very difficult. It requires travel into the Fade.
And? Is the mage the same afterwards as the mage was before?
No, I have never met such a person, but no, they are changed forever.
I understand. Thank you for the answer, wise one.
See? Character growth. Instead of wise old one, it ended with wise one. You know what? Shale did bring the bants. You all said to me, Shale is the Bantosaurus Rex. You've got to bring her with you for this part. And you know what? You were right. Okay? We are rocking this team. You've got an archer, you've got a DPS, you've got a healer, and you've got the Archbishop of Banterbury. That's... Everyone's ready. We're all doing this together. It's going to be exciting times. This game has so much confusing art asset and lighting, makes everything blend together. Yeah, that's probably because I'm playing on potato graphics. Because my PC is literally too good and will crash a lot. Okay, everyone get back to the doorway. I'm going to attack you.
Yes?
Let's just attack you. Yo, Morrigan, can you do some kind of blizzardy thing going on here? That'd be great. You get some kind of blizzard thing. Shale, do the tanky thing. Get the stone aura going on. Right, yeah, Morrigan, I'm going to need you to move to here. And then get your special freezy thing going on. Just about here. That'd be great.
What now?
Sweet. Okay, everyone's frozen. Now we can keep attacking stuff. And I'll keep attacking this dude.
Must have victory.
I'm wondering whether Shale's aura is actually any good. Is Shale's aura actually useful? That's the question. Because Shale's aura doesn't seem to be helping us that much. It's giving us a few bonuses to attack and defense, but nothing major. No, I never saw this part without Oghren. Everyone keeps saying that. Like it's some kind of strange, weird thing to you know, you have to 100% have Oghren in your group. You don't. You don't need Oghren at all. It's fine. We're going to do okay without Oghren. I don't know what you're all worried about. We should all be saying I never saw this part without JoshStrifeHayes. That's true. It's the same person saying it 4 times. Probably better than Morrigan's spider form. Morrigan's spider form truly does suck, doesn't it? Someone tricked me into using it during a boss fight once, and I died. Let's go pick up all these genlock things, and then through here. Oh, you know what? This cave looks so weird without Oghren. I mean, guys, can you imagine this cave with Oghren? Let's just go into stealth. We can't go into stealth yet. It is very strange without Oghren. Shale, are you still... Oh, Shale, you're still doing the thing. So, if you could pop over here, that'd be great. And then just do... Oh, Pixie seems to be the last person who donated or subbed, and therefore is on the screen. See that, Pixie?
Fine.
The face is on the screen. All for all to see. Okay, hey, Morrigan, do you want to do some kind of... Yeah, get some kind of fireball going on. Cast it just there, knock those guys down. See what happens? Yeah, get them knocked down. What about we now get the Inferno going on? See? Really blitz them down. I will attack this guy. Oh, the Inferno is powerful, apart from when they run out of the Inferno. That is one of the weaknesses of AoE attacks. If the enemy decide they don't want to be in the AoE attack, they can just leave it. First time catching a stream, welcome. Hopefully you're having a lovely time. You've joined us on a very important stream. We are doing this bit, and just get this, okay? This is going to sound crazy to you. We're doing this bit without Oghren.
Yes.
I know, how crazy is that? How crazy! Look at that shadow. It had so much more personality with Oghren. It did, didn't it? It really did. Alright, so Shale, you can do the punchy stuff now. Hopefully Shale can draw some aggro. I'm pretty sure I gave Shale some aggro drawing abilities. And if I didn't give you aggro drawing abilities, Shale, why didn't I do that? Let's just keep pushing forward. Did you ever watch any of Total Biscuit's reviews back in the day? Of course, we all watched some Total Biscuit reviews. He taught me a great deal about how to review things and what to value, what to focus on. He was an excellent reviewer. I think he taught a lot of people a lot of very interesting values. Right, Shale, you can do your thing. Morrigan, I'm going to need to cast a blizzard going on down here. Okay? Just down there.
Direct me.
You might need to move. We'll get a blizzard going on by these dudes. Ah, there we go. There's the blizzard kicking on. FOV sliders, everything else. Total Biscuit would have brought Oghren. You know, he would have done. Which is why I'm not going to. We all miss Total Biscuit. You can't watch a stream today, second monitor broke down. Understandable. Do it on your phone. Set the stream up on your phone, just leaning to the side of your main monitor. Do that. New here, by the way. Rage. Welcome. Ladies and gents, Rage is actually the streamer that I was talking about earlier when I mentioned Insomnia. It was weird how it happened. So, life has a strange serendipity to it. And to be serendipitous is when a series of fortunate events all tend to happen correlating with one another. It was really interesting how it all worked. So Rage posted on Twitter saying that they wanted to talk to someone about advertising rates and marketing rates and how much you can, bill your own time at if you are working with companies and stuff like that. So what I did was I messaged and said, hey, I'm more than happy to chat to you and talk to you, and we can work out some kind of stuff. So after chatting to Rage for a bit, she then messaged me, and I said to her, are you going to Insomnia? I've heard about this cool-looking, cool-sounding gaming convention thing. Turns out that Rage had not only been to Insomnia, but had hosted several events there before. So she was able to introduce me to some of the organisers and some of the people responsible for stuff and things like that, which was amazing. So I shared some of my time, she shared some of her time, and it just happened to be this really fortunate crossing of paths of people that were after the same goal and had the same stuff. How cool is that? How cool is that? It's such a small content creation based world. Because, I'm quite liking Shale's aura, to be fair, especially because most of my party is ranged. It really is. Happy to report I'm watching the stream on my TV. Well, in that case, I'm happy to iReport. That's a good sentence. I'm going to stick with it. I'm happy to iReport that in the future, I'm going to buy a better webcam, so you get even better resolution. It is a small content creation UK, isn't it? There's like 3 content creators in the UK. That's all there are. There's no more. Just 3. 3 people. Everyone. It's me. It's the spiffing Brit. And it's Rage. That's it. I prefer your aura. Oh, you absolute babe. That's what I want to hear. I'm going to switch to my double daggers and start stabbing. Oh, no, I've not got double daggers, apparently. I've got no daggers. Let's switch back to my bow and just use it in combat then, shall I? Come on then, let's just start shooting some stuff. What about Pyrocynical? What about Preach? Rip Preach. Yeah, Preach can be involved as well, that's fine. That's okay, he can also be there. But it is strange that there aren't that many, kind of circles of content creators in the UK. Pretty much everyone seems to know everyone and work with everyone. And I'm excited to get involved in that kind of area because I wasn't involved in kind of content creation like that for a long time. So I'm going to be able to get involved in the areas, see people and chat to people. What about Commander Sterling? Yeah, they can be involved too. Tangent Tavern, weird without Callum. No, I'll just act like Callum, it's fine. I'll buy a jacket, I'll gel my hair back. I'll get involved in some NFT stuff, I'll do some things with Elon Musk. It'd be great. See? You said Rage, my mind went to Rage Game Videos. There's a Josh on that channel as well. It's a good name. It's a good, solid name. Is Commander Sterling there then? Yep, that's why I refer to them as Commander. Oh, shit, I wasn't paying attention. And the massive ogre happened. Hang on. Let me just deal with this huge ogre. Just dissing Callum here. I love Callum, don't worry. When am I moving to Cryptoland? You don't know that I don't already live there. You don't know. I suggested Mr. GM collab with you. He said, who? I mean, yeah. I'm not a big name. You could suggest me as a collab to me with most people. I wouldn't know, who I am.
And so
I'm not a massive name on YouTube yet. One day, maybe.
If it must.
Who knows? One day. But maybe. I'm up when I should be sleeping. Good. So I should stop by for a stream. Excellent. I'm glad you enjoyed it. My cat has just woken up, so she's gonna want to leave the room at some point. What am I? I'm here to find this girl again, aren't I? Insufficient skill. I'm a thief. What the frick? I'm terrible at picking locks. Okay. New World is the GOAT of MMORPGs. Change my mind. I mean, other MMOs exist. There you go. That's pretty much my argument for it not being the greatest MMO of all time. It's not the worst MMO ever made. Like, it's not... Oh god, there's so many of these things. We just got absolutely wrecked out of nowhere. Shale, do the thing. Me, run away. Shale, do the Stone Aura. Morrigan, do Icy Blast. Hit both of them if you can. Come on, let's get them both. Yep, Cone of Cold. And now we just start shooting these things. Oh, God. Do I only play fancy MMOs? Nope, play many. Many different games. New World is the best MMO that debuted in 2021. I mean, what else came out in 2021? Unless you want to count Endwalker as an entire MMO, then yeah, you're probably right. What people forget is that just because a game is bad doesn't mean you can't enjoy it. You can enjoy a bad game. I would encourage you to enjoy bad games. They're fun. There's enjoyment to be found in terribleness. If I say, hey, this game isn't very well designed, and you're enjoying it, you don't need to come back with, well, I'm enjoying it. Yeah, I know you're enjoying it. That doesn't negate the fact that it's badly designed, and it being badly designed doesn't negate the fact that you're enjoying it. It's not one, exclusive of the other. It can be bad, and you can enjoy it. That's fine. Right, there are more enemies, are there, this way? Right. What is... Oh, goodness me. Okay, you are big. Let's just get back to here. Shale! We forgot Shale. Shale was... Oh, goodness me. Shale's doing the thing. So we might need to return to our tank. Come on, guys. We forgot Shale. So... Oh, no, Shale's been teleported to us because Shale apparently is a wizard. Okay. So let's just start attacking this Bronto over here. Sorry, Shale, no one told me you could just teleport whenever you felt like it. You deal with that, I'll deal with this dude here, shall we? Shale is a beast. The aura is crap. Fine, we're just going to use Shale's punching ability from now on, because apparently it's pretty good. Yeah, Shale does seem to be doing quite a lot of damage, to be fair. Shale, start punching this thing here, and I'm going to start shooting it just there. At this point, you and Neverwinter are like... I mean... Not really. I like Neverwinter. Form, I mean... Honestly, let me ask you an honest, genuine question. Do you think I hate Neverwinter? Honestly, genuinely, do you think I hate the game? Because a lot of Neverwinter fans seem to think that I dislike the game. They really don't understand my opinion on it. Yes, you think I hate the game. Okay. No, I don't. I don't at all. I feel that it's not lived up to its potential. I feel that the audience was sold something that hasn't been provided to them. I feel that a lot of design mistakes have been made that are bad design choices when we've got years and years and years of design documents to learn from and get better with. But I don't hate the game. I don't think it's a bad framework. I think it's a really good framework that hasn't yet reached its potential. And unfortunately, it won't reach its potential until people keep the pressure up on Amazon Game Studios saying, hey, you need to do better. You need to do better than this. Because it's a buy once, play forever MMO. Once you've bought it, what motivation does Amazon Game Studios have to keep it being good? Once you have bought the game, where's their motivation to keep improving it? Sing praises to the stone, may her arms be ever open. Interesting. Yeah, what are you guys waiting for? Come on. Come this way, follow me. I don't know where I'm going, I'm just randomly exploring around. Yeah, cash shot will be the motivation for it, just to get some more stuff going on. But I don't hate New World. I think the New World is an excellent bundle of potential. It's been a grand financial success for it, definitely, without a doubt. You've seen the demo of the Matrix game in Unreal 5? Yeah, I've seen the demo. I'm not sure if I'm completely convinced it's going to be a good idea as of yet, but I've seen the demo for it. Right, Morrigan, please get me a fireball going on just here to knock some stuff down. That'd be great if you don't mind. Fantastic. And now let's all just start shooting some stuff. Shale, you run into the middle. Win. Now I'm going to run back to here. Okay, I'm going to need you to ice some stuff this way. Come on. Yep, cone of coal got you sorted out. Shale's been frozen. It's fine. It's not a problem. Shale doesn't need to be unfrozen yet. Neverwinter was that friend you had in school you drifted away from, and then seeing them again is like, yeah, that's what it is. Have you seen the Peon's latest Life is an MMO? No, not yet. Not yet. I need to catch up on some Lazy Peon. The guy's a very, very talented content creator. Do need to catch up on him some more. What the hell? Why are we taking so much damage? Good. What is that? Okay. Keep punching, Shale. You're doing good. Keep punching. I believe in you, Shale. Okay, maybe Shale should come back here and come and join us. Shale, run through the death fog. That's right. Well done.
I shall do it.
We have all ran through the death fog. Now we need to wait for whatever's there. Now we can all attack this person from range. That's fine. There we go. That was good. Tactics, see? Tactics. Got permaban from New World. Couldn't care too much about it. I think the unfortunate truth is that it's just not lived up to its potential. And anyone that says, "Oh, I'm having fun," great. I'm glad you're having fun. That is a good thing to have. But I still think that we can do more. We can do better. Scared of getting into a sub MMO, not getting your money's worth? Yeah. So, if you pay a subscription to an MMO, a lot of people feel that they need to go and use it. When what you should be doing is you should be getting at least £15 worth of fun out of it. But you don't need to get more than £15 worth of fun out of it. The same as, if you want to go to a gym. As long as you go to the gym for, £20 a month worth of gym use, it's fine. It's what you want to spend your money on and how much you value your money. I mean, £15 is going to get you what? 1 or 2 big pizzas from a takeaway? It's probably going to get you a film at the cinema, something like that. £15 is not going to get you a hell of a lot as far as entertainment goes. God, when will you improve your lockpicking skills? Never. You can't make me, right? You're not my real dad. Duncan died. So, ooh, I heard lots of little scrap. Oh, hello, giant. Oh, right, there we go. There's the ambush. So, oh, goodness me, there's a huge ambush here. So let's just run away. And then let's get Morrigan to do a bit of a freezy thing going on. Maybe without me running in the way. And then we get everyone else to attack. Oh, hang on. Idea. Run away, everyone.
As you wish.
And then we get Morrigan. Can you do a blizzard? Got a bit of a blizzard going on here. Shale, stop doing everything that you're doing. In fact, do the aura right now, just because the aura is probably the best thing for us. There we go. Lovely. And, oh, that was great. AoE is just so overpowered in this game. I did not realise how broken AoE was. It is, without a doubt, just the most overpowered thing you can do. I'm excited for Ashes of Creation as the last hope. Okay. Every single MMORPG that has ever come out has been, for someone, the last hope of the genre. EverQuest 2 is the last hope. The next Warcraft expansion is the last hope. New World is the last hope for the MMO genre. RuneScape 3 was the last hope. That's not good. Swords of Legend Online was the last hope. Every single MMO that's ever released has been the last hope. I guarantee what will happen is it will release, it will be okay, it will find some fans, and then another one will release in the future. You're never ever going to get to a point where MMOs stop being released. That's like saying, I hope the next film that gets released is the last film to ever get released, and then everyone just enjoys the films that currently exist. You will have new MMOs constantly. Play them for as long as they are fun, and then play another one. When you start a new MMO, you are not choosing a lifelong obsession. You are choosing a hobby that's fun for as long as it can be fun. And then once it stops being fun, choose another hobby. Okay, Shale, you can stop doing the thing now. And you can start just punching things. Now let's just use full-on damage attack on this Oghren. Might need to run away slightly. Okay, so why are we not freezing this Oghren? Okay. Get me a lyrium potion going on, please. Oh, no, I've been picked up. I'm about to be slapped around. So this Oghren is really not... Let's just drink you. I am very, very nearly dead. So let's just see what happens if I run away and then get some damagey stuff going on. Oh, Win, you can tank for a bit. That's fine. You know, Win, you're actually the healer, so we probably shouldn't. Let's see if we can pin this Oghren down for a second. Yeah, let's attack Shale. Okay, the healer's nearly dead. Let's attack Shale, seeing as Shale's meant to be the tank. Taken down, ladies and gents, we got it. Don't worry about getting slapped around. Quite a strong jaw. I appreciate that, thank you. More people should tell me this. Soul Rot Bomb. Nah, I'm good without that. That's cool. It's a quick save because we're doing pretty well. Love the first two Dragon Ages. I've never played any of them, so I'm excited to see where they get to and you know how they change and what I've got in store for me. What I've got to expect. It's a fractured stone over here. No, I did not. I have not watched the new... The thing is, with covering MMOs, almost everyone expects you to be up to date with almost every MMO all the time. And seeing as there's so much stuff coming out for all of them, you know, constantly, it's very difficult to keep up with all of them. So I tend to just, right now, focus on playing the bad ones for the worst MMO series. And then following the interesting news and stuff as it comes out. Do I plan on playing the DLCs? I don't know. Have I got any armies gathered yet? Yes. In fact, I believe this is my last one. So if we have a look at this, we go to... It's the Blight, isn't it? So I've got the Isle of Redcliffe already on my side. I've not got Orzammar's yet. I think I've got everything else. I've got the Circle of Magi. They're pretty much on my side. We got someone else. We've got Circle of Magi. We got the Elves. So they were all sorted and done. We got the Forest dudes. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the last thing we need to get on our side. Have Path of Exile? Not yet. I'm here after watching the Underlight video. Oh, thank you very much. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're having a lovely day. Did you realise that the Nope Rope was probably that one other player? He even whispers you at 11:20 in the video, and the player you tried to whisper is called the same. I did not notice that. I genuinely didn't. Okay, but if that is, I will have a look back. I will look back and see exactly what it is. I mean, that one enemy that I killed, I can't imagine that being the only other player, because they would have been much more powerful than me. It's taken them a while to get to me. No, I killed a couple of snakes in the game, but I didn't find the only other player, to be fair. Did he make the Graal quest? I'm not sure. But I think the dwarves are the last people I need to collect before I've got all four of the Grey Warden armies kind of rallied. And I should, in theory, be able to go. So where are we trying to get to? We're trying to get to the place, aren't we? What's this? Road marker. Our past is wrought with lost roads, mines, things and homes. I couldn't read that in time, annoyingly. What's this one? Okay. Maybe we'll just keep going this way. Keep going deeper in, see what there is. Never like the PvP, it's so weird. Will you do any Guild Wars 2 stuff End of Dragons is released? I'll try to. But again, please remember that I've just got so much to try and get through. There's so many MMOs. Have you picked up the body parts? I don't think so, no. I didn't know if I needed to. Oh, hang on. Yeah, there we go. We've got the, there's an arrow on the map now pointing me.
How many other forms can the Swamp Witch become?
Several.
Can it become a golem?
Seeking companionship, are you?
If it could become a golem, I simply wonder why it would not stay that way. It is a superior form.
No, I cannot become a golem. I can learn to become animals, and each form must be learned anew.
And how does it learn a form? Does it read about it somewhere?
'Tis not a talent one can read from books. You must copy a creature's soul.
I do not understand.
Nor should you. Rock is unchanging. Allow it to stay that way.
I do like the bants. They are bringing the bants there, see? People play a game not for fun. It's weird, isn't it? Because a lot of people say to me, oh, I'm playing this game, I'm not having fun. Stop playing then. Just chill. Just do something else. I know I don't talk here often. That's fine. You lurk as long as you want. I love your content and really appreciate you. I appreciate you too. Thank you very much for being here. I wouldn't have found the game I love and the friends I met in it. I'm guessing it's Final Fantasy XIV. I hope it's FF14. It's a great game. The Lazy Peon released an updated vlog series. He did not reach his goal. That's a shame. It's tough though. Do I have any message for the Lazy Peon and people with a similar goal? If you want to change your body or your lifestyle, you can. But it'll take a lot of commitment and a lot of work and a lot of consistency. And Peon knows this as well as anyone does. It's a slow, gradual process, and changing your body is diet more than exercise. Again, Peon knows this. If you don't achieve the body that you are happy with by the end of the year, as long as you have achieved a lifestyle and a level of consistent fitness that you believe you can maintain and that brings you joy and that makes you feel good about yourself, then keep going. Sometimes it helps, instead of trying to aim for a certain end state, to instead aim to enjoy the process. So you may not particularly enjoy the process of exercising. If that's the case, you won't exercise anywhere near as much. Find a process that you enjoy and you can consistently do, and you will be able to eventually achieve what you want. If you can find a way to enjoy the process, you are guaranteed, absolutely guaranteed, to keep doing it. So I've got a running machine downstairs, and part of my process is I'll go down and I'll put a Warhammer 40k battle report on the TV, and I'll just walk at a decent incline and a decent speed while I'm watching the battle report. If I was to there and just walk for like an hour on the treadmill with nothing to do, I'd be bored out of my mind. But I'm walking while I've got that, and I enjoy the process. I've done that. If you want to try and make fitness something that you do, try and combine... Oh god, there's so many spiders. Try and combine something that you don't like, the fitness, with something that you do particularly like, which is something else. It's often called stacking. So I don't want to do A, but I do want to do B. Therefore, when I do B, I will try and include A. I don't want to, stretch in the morning or drink a load of water. I just want to wake up and have a cup of tea. But what I'll do is I'll wake up and I'll boil the kettle, and I say to myself, okay, while the kettle is boiling, I will drink a glass of water and I will do some stretching. And then when the kettle is finished boiling, I have my cup of tea. I wasn't doing anything during that boiling the kettle time anyway, and I was going to boil the kettle for what I wanted. So what I've done is I've put the things that I don't want to do within the context of doing something that I do want to do, and now it's just routine. Atomic Habits. If you haven't watched that video, please go and watch that video. Just the Atomic Habits was a phenomenally good video. I haven't got the book yet, but I do want to read through it. Is it good? Because that dude that did a load of the book reviews, beautiful animations in his videos, Atomic Habits were great. It's often about finding things that you don't want to do and forcing them into something that you do want to do. And eventually it becomes the routine. The routine of what you do want to do, you do because it's fun. So you force the routine of what you don't want to do into that. And to me, that works. And that is useful and usable and something that I'm going to keep going with. So I'm going to get that going on just there. I'm going to keep shooting. Okay, come on, here we go. Yes. Okay, boom, son. Oh, I'm in my own tornado. Okay, hang on. Shale, come out of the fire. I put myself in my own flame there. My bad. Back in 2006, I linked push-ups with deaths in Dota, and you got ripped. Nebulous, thanks very much for the gifts. That's remarkably kind of you. I saw the buffness of the guys in JoJo started to train and continues to train while watching it. Yeah, best way to do it. Best way to do it. In fact, I'll tell you one thing. I will share a secret with you. If you want to, see someone that's buff on TV or in anime or in a film and say that's what you want to look like to do that, cool, go for that. You do that. I was talking to Rage Darling. I think she's still in the chat. She best be. And she said that at the Insomnia festivals, they often do kind of Just Dance competitions. Which are, if you've not played the Just Dance games before, you've got the camera facing you, and it's on the Xbox, I think, and you have to match the body shapes and movements of the person on the screen. And they said they do the Just Dance competitions. Now, I never played Just Dance, but I am incredibly competitive. To a fault competitive. And I said, look, if I need to purchase Just Dance simply to train, to be better at it, to win when I get there, I'll do that. I'll straight up do that. He's going to lose, by the way, chat. Right? Oh, no. No, I'm not. I'm not.
Delighted.
If you win, it's because I've let you win because I felt sorry for you. And I didn't want to steal your, thunder. That's the best way to consider it. Right, hang on. It's clearly a trap, Morrigan. There's a spider running straight down there and you don't think this is a trap. Come on, Morrigan. Use that big old brain of yours. Look, this is very clearly a trap. See? Oh, okay, that dude is smacking some spiders. Hey, I've got an idea. Morrigan, maybe what we should do is join in on no one's side and instead get a bit of a flame thing going on. How about that? There we go. Fantastic. Everyone's on fire now. Maybe just throw a fireball into it as well, just for good measure. Beautiful stuff. Little, thank you very much for the donation. That's incredibly kind of you. I've loved MMOs for a long time. Good, I'm glad you are. Met while playing Guild Wars 2. Good game. Very good game. Amazing thing. The two of us love watching you so much. Oh, thank you very much. I'm glad I can entertain. I hope you enjoy the videos. And I hope to keep making content for many, many years to come. Why would I teach my competition? Bonnie's correct. Fuck everything in that general area. That's how fireballs work. A bullet may have your name on it, but a fireball is addressed to whom it may concern. Just over there, in general. Like a fireball is basically, I want everyone in that room to no longer be. That's what you need. I appreciate that. You can put them on hold and they won't chase. Yeah, but I just love the thrill of micromanaging them so much. Oh god, there's more spiders who have just dropped down into my massive blaze. So instead, let's walk back here and get another fireball going on there. Oh, that missed you. But it's fine, doesn't matter, because everyone can just attack this one now. Sweet. Yeah, we've definitely taken care of most of the enemies in this room now. That's good. That's what I wanted to have happen. There's a single spider just there. But we should be able to... Yeah, we can take on this one spider.
The way you go on.
Yeah, I think we've pretty much killed most of the things in this room. You make great 5th monitor content. Don't you try and lie to me. No one has 5 monitors. Unless you work at NASA. No one has it. Von Fick, thank you very much for the cheer. That is remarkably kind of you. An orbital strike is at everyone. It is. Morrigan has 3 broken bones. Yeah, but she's got a can-do attitude. That's what you need. It doesn't matter. I mean, look, if I'm going to stop the game every time someone's got a broken bone or an injury, we are not going to get very far, all right? Morrigan has got a cracked skull, a wrenched limb, and a broken bone, and Wynne has got... she's deafened. But do you hear them complaining? No, you don't. Do you know why? Because they watched... Who was that girl earlier on Twitter that just said anyone can do it? She has the same 24 hours in a day as Beyonce does, all right? She's putting her mind first. She's living her best life. There was a girl, UK-based girl, that, yeah, just said... who was it? She was all over the news today with something like, you know, you can do anything you put your mind to. You can achieve it. You can do it. You can get there. You can... Molly May, that was it. Molly May, the absolute philosopher that is Molly May. She's like, I believe that anyone can achieve anything. And, you know, it doesn't matter where you started in life. You can achieve. You can get there. You can do better. And I'm thinking, Molly, you're so right. You're so right. I mean... just because you've been born in some kind of, you know, old ancient village in the middle of nowhere, that doesn't mean that you can't become a Hollywood A-lister. Just because you're fighting every day to, you know, find the strength and the money to live, that doesn't mean that you can't one day get invited onto Love Island. Who said that you couldn't achieve things? You can achieve whatever you want. If Molly May can do it, so can we. Just so can we. It's all about positive thinking. If someone doesn't have everything they want in life, I'll tell you why. It's not for any kind of... Shall get back here. It's not for any kind of unfortunate, you know, lifestyle effect. It's basically because they didn't believe in themselves enough. That's what it is. They didn't believe anywhere near enough. If you aren't a multi-millionaire by the time you're like 21, what are you even doing? You know? What are you even doing? And people might say, Josh, you're not a multi-millionaire. Yeah, but I'll tell you what I've been doing. Not what I should have been doing. I'm playing lots of MMOs. Building a lot of Warhammer. Playing far too much RuneScape. That's what I've been doing. Yeah, it really... I remember when Josh said using bows is cowardice. Yeah, but Vicinity, let's just reassess that. Using bows at range is cowardice. Using bows in melee is big brain strats. Alright? And you may not be noticing this, but I'm actually using bows in melee because I'm better than other people. Yeah, you can just cast a fireball over there. Now we get everyone over here. Melee bow, whether you like it or not, is the best way to play this game. You never use spell combos. Don't need to. Don't need to. Too good. Good enough. Let's just unlock Shale from her stone prison. Have her punching some stuff. Yeah. It's... I often get very irritated when people who have been incredibly privileged and incredibly lucky tell people that they just need to work harder. Or it's, you know, anyone can do it. Like... people say to me, yeah, Josh, you worked hard. Yeah, but I was also in a position where I was able to make videos. I had a computer that I could edit on, and I was able to, you know, download the games and concentrate. I would not have been able to become a YouTuber if I didn't have a computer that could edit, if I didn't have the internet to access the games, if I didn't have the software to edit or the internet connection to make this happen. There's a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff that put you in a position to be able to do what you do. It's... people often say that billionaires worked really hard for their money. And I'm thinking, okay, people can work hard. Not many people can work $1 billion hard. In fact, I'm pretty sure no one makes $1 billion without exploiting someone along the line somewhere. And billionaires always love to say, it's just hard work. It's just hard work. Okay, you know what? Give up your $1 billion. If it's just hard work, I'm sure you can do it again. The people that love to tell you that it's just hard work are also the people that really don't want to give up any of the stuff that they've got because they realise it's actually not just hard work. It's a combination of excellent opportunities and fantastic time management and being in the right place at the right time and hard work. It's all of it that goes along. Every single person that says, I've got everything that I've got from just working hard. Okay, cool. Give it all up. In that case, you can get it all back by just working hard. unless giving it all up fills you with anxiety because you realise actually it's a lot more than just working hard. What was that one with Renham Industries in the IT crowd? Gentlemen, when I started Renham Industry, I had two things: a dream and $6 million. That's the way it works. Ah, Vimes's theory of boots being remarkably expensive to be poor. That is very true. Very, very true. Great theory. If you haven't read it, have a look into it. When you are not a tank, but you know what? You are actually wearing the Blood Dragon plate, so you might be. You know what? Cool. When you've got Blood Dragon plate, you've probably got the best defense out of anyone. You can tank. The company I worked for went bust, then COVID happened, lost a chance at great job. Yeah. That's... Yeah. Ray, I worked hard. Clearly not hard enough. That's what people would tell you. People would say, oh, it's a shame all that happened. But you've got to believe. It's got to... Have I played Divinity Original Sin 2? Yes, I have. It's brilliant. I will play it at some point. It just irritates me when people in positions of incredible privilege... Bo Burnham said it the best. Bo Burnham was on it. I love Bo Burnham so much. He was on a talk show, and someone says... The person said to him, Bo, what's your advice for people who want to grow up and become content creators like you? And he said, can you turn it? Yes, I can. I can indeed. He said, don't take advice from people like me. Because I got incredibly lucky. Taking advice from someone who got remarkably lucky to achieve what they got is like taking advice from someone who won the lottery with them saying, just buy tickets. It happened to me. It worked. Therefore, you should just do it as well. Luck plays a part in a lot of stuff. You cannot discount luck from any individual event. You can work hard. Achieving anything is like winning the lottery. Working hard is effectively just buying more tickets. You can work as hard as you want. It doesn't mean you're going to win. Or you can just buy one ticket by doing one good thing, and suddenly everyone wants it, and you've won, and you've got everything you possibly need. You can work incredibly hard and still fail. You can put almost no effort into something and succeed. It's totally possible to do both of these things. The harder you work, the luckier you will get, but that still does not guarantee success. Yeah. And that, I think, is one of the hardest and I suppose, the saddest things to realise. Yeah. You can work as hard as you want, but you still, ultimately, will need the stars to align. You will need the situation to be right. Because there's probably someone in a factory in some third world country somewhere working incredibly hard. Hours and hours and hours every day. No breaks whatsoever. They're probably working their absolute arse off. Are they going to get a chance to be cast in a massive Hollywood film? No, probably not. Are they going to get a chance to, make their own game? Sell it? Become a millionaire? Well, no, probably not. Simply because where is the time needed to make the game? Oh, good. So I've been... Okay. Oh, I like what that spider just did there. That's actually pretty impressive. So that spider just poisoned... Didn't poison me. It stunned me, but then it runs at me. I like this. This is clever. Probability theory. Yeah. Did you write the RP story? Yes, I did. I did indeed. I love writing RP stuff. In fact, something I want to do, guys. I was talking about Insomnia, and you can tell me if this is of interest to you. The Insomnia Gaming Fest has, for a long time, been interested in running some tabletop role-playing stuff, Dungeons and Dragons style, and apparently they've not had that many people who wanted to DM the game. I would love to DM a game. I've been a DM for a long, long time, so if any of you do end up being at Insomnia, I will try as hard as I can to get you involved in a tabletop DM game that I'm running. Can't guarantee when it will happen, but I can guarantee that I want it to happen. Let's just cast a fireball over there. Beautiful. You have both been knocked down and burnt. I don't think we have enough time to get an inferno going on, but I'm going to try. Okay, right, so we have got way more than I thought we would. Okay, cool. Morrigan, can you do the freezy thing this way? Try and get both of them in. Yeah, there we go. Cone of Cold. Sweet. Let's get rid of you. But no, I would very much love to do a tabletop D&D thing. That'd be really cool. I'd be happy with that. What advice do I have for a person who wants to get into an MMORPG? What game should you play and consider? Guild Wars 2, Final Fantasy XIV, RuneScape, Elder Scrolls Online. If you want sci-fi, then Eve, but that's a lot more analytical behind-the-scenes work. All these people saying you need to take risks and be successful. Some people can't afford to take risks. I know. I completely agree. They look at survivorship bias. People say, yeah, just sell everything you own and take a risk on the business. You know who wouldn't tell you to sell everything you own and take a risk on a business? Someone who sold everything they own, took a risk, and it failed. You wouldn't hear about them because their story isn't interesting or fun. So a lot of people say to me, because I had a call earlier. So here's an honest thing. My dad contacted me a couple of weeks ago, and he said that through like a friend of a friend of a friend, he knew someone, a young kid who was in school, who wanted to become like a YouTuber and a Twitch streamer. And when my dad mentioned that obviously he was my dad, the kid was, you know, super excited to maybe one day talk to me. So I had a phone conversation with the dude over Christmas. You know, his parents were all there. I was on the phone. They passed me over, and I chatted to this dude for a bit. And he seemed like a really nice guy. He was like, yeah, youngish chap. I think he was between like 13 or 14ish. And he was saying, you know, what's the best advice to succeed on YouTube? And I said, honestly, try and get as much education as you can before you go into YouTube, because YouTube wasn't like a last-ditch attempt for me. I had a lot of stuff to fall back on. This was a big risk to do it, but I have a degree. I have my A-levels. I have my GCSEs. I have other skills. I have other this. And I said to him, I don't want you to damage your education for this jump, this big risk. I want you to continue doing the videos, and I want you to put the hours into making it, but I don't want that to in any way jeopardize creating fallback plans, creating fallback skills. Because even if you don't use those fallback skills and your channel does succeed, fantastic, but you can then use those skills in the channel. I'll get the guy's channel name at some point. But yeah, let YouTube be an alternative source of income before you're able to make that very dangerous switch to it being a primary. And there's a reason that I've got the Twitch and the YouTube and the Patreon. There's a reason I've got all of that, and it's to allow me to take more risks in the content I make while setting up fallback plans for myself. Yeah, so do the way to do it. It's not about the risk. It also makes the creator more interesting if they know more than just that. Very true. Very, very true. Hearing these multi-million-dollar celebrities complain about how hard life is. See, people say that money can't buy happiness, and that's a very simple saying. Money cannot stop you being sad. It can take care of a lot of problems. Money can make sure that you're never worrying about your rent. Money can make sure you're never worrying about food. It can make sure that you're never going to go without a roof over your head. It can make sure that you won't face a lot of struggles. It cannot necessarily change chemical composition in your brain. It cannot necessarily stop you being depressed. It cannot bring back friends that you have lost. It cannot bring back family that you miss, but it can take care of a lot of problems, a lot of practical problems. Money isn't everything, but not having it definitely seems like everything. People, if you're sitting alone in a huge, massive, big house with as much food as you need and your entire life pretty much taken care of for the next 50 years, and you're sad and you say, oh, money doesn't buy happiness. I'm like, okay, cool. Give all of it away. Because it's not buying you complete happiness, but it's putting you in a position of safety, which is a very important thing to do. I really, really, really hate it. Yeah, I really hate it when people that have a hell of a lot tell you that just because you haven't got a hell of a lot, having what they have wouldn't make you happy. It might. It absolutely might. Loot. Oh yeah, there was loot on the floor. Also, I just realised that my cat is snoring on the bed. That's absolutely adorable. Yeah, the loot. I don't need the loot. I'm not going to sell the loot. Do you edit your videos yourself? Yes, I do. What programs do you use to record and edit? So I use OBS to record because it's free, and I use Shotcut to edit because it's free.
Don't look now.
You might
more enemies are ahead.
You might be seeing a pattern there. Right, so more enemies are ahead. This is fine. I'm going to press H to hold everyone here. Morrigan, I want you to walk forward very slowly. Right, what have we got? What have we got? Okay, we've got... Is that an enemy? Yes, it is. Right, so please get me the Inferno going on. Okay, let's get the fireball happening just there, first of all. That's going to knock them down. They are very angry. Now we'll get the Inferno going on just here. Come on, get the Inferno happening. There we go. That's going to do some serious damage to them. And now we all attack these dudes just here. I hate money can't buy you happiness so much, because it sure as hell makes it easier to find than you can try it. If someone out there has got £1 million and thinks, oh, money can't buy me happiness, let me try with it. Maybe you're buying the wrong things. Let me have a go with it. That's what I'll say. If there's a bored billionaire out there watching me thinking, oh, if he had 50 million, he wouldn't be happy, prove it. Give me 50 million and I'll see if I'll be happier. And you know what? If at the end of the year I'm not, I'll give it back. If at the end of the year I'm a little bit more cheery, I'll be okay with that. I'll take that as well. It can't buy happiness, but it can buy a jet ski. And how many times have you seen a sad person on a jet ski? You haven't. Money can't buy happiness. You know what it can buy? An early access pass for you and all your friends to Alton Towers. No queues. You know how happy it makes you to queue up and then realise that you don't have to? You get fast pass to everything. Rita, Queen of Speed, straight onto it, no queue. Spinball Wizard, onto it, no queue. Buy you a high-end PC. Yeah. You can buy the tools to make, fast pass. Money can't buy you happiness, but I guarantee someone with a fast pass to Alton Towers is a lot happier than someone without a fast pass. Do I read? Only when I have to. What type of books do I read? Mostly, what are those ones that I like? My favourite type of books are very simple. They're the ones that you open them and they pop up. They're super cool. There's a strange, sexy ghost noise going on. Yeah, pop-up books, without a doubt. They're good stuff. Oh, good, we've got a load of golems coming in. Oh, stone golem. Interesting. So let's all just attack this stone golem. Press H to take it off hold now. Come on, I'm just taking down this forgotten spirit, and now we're going to take on this golem. Can we kill this spirit, please? Thank you. Win, you've got the best armour in the game. Just tank the golem, you'll be fine. That's compulsory. What about the Black Library books? Yes, definitely. Definitely. Pop-up books with or without words. Words do make them more complicated. Words do make them very complicated. I try to not read that many words. You know, it's very wordy. That's the problem. Brittle, good evening to you. Welcome to the stream. Asterial, welcome to the stream, man. How have you been? Haven't seen you in ages. Hopefully you're doing really well. What have you been up to with your time? I think we've found the place we need to be. That is an indignant spirit. Can I just attack you from here? I should be able to. Shale, please. Shale, stop running in for everything, but okay if you want to. Do you like the books? I like the books with the pictures. The books would be much better with the pictures. Riv, you've just posted the baby Baal. For those of you who are quite unaware of what that symbol is, it is the Baldur's Gate Baal symbol on top of a baby Baal cheese. Because when I was playing Baldur's Gate, I cheesed the entire game by using traps and skull traps, which is what made me cheesy Baldur's Gate, which is baby Baal. Okay, in we go. I think this looks like the place we need to be. Interesting. Here. Oh! I know where. There's a chest over there. Hopefully it's not a trap. It was a trap, guys. It was so much of a trap. Right. Okay. Shale, punch that spider. No, everyone just retreat. Apart from me, that's fine. I don't need to retreat. I'm doing okay. Wait, no, I'm not doing okay. Let me retreat with you. Cool. Shale, punch that. Morrigan, freeze this. Lovely stuff. Morrigan, can you attack? What should we attack? Attack that one, just so we get rid of it. Cool, one down. Now we'll get on this one just here. I will try and kick this spider in the spider balls. It was a trap. I know. Who could have predicted this? I didn't see it coming. Nobody saw it coming, let's be fair. I'm excited for Baldur's Gate 3. Yes. Because I love Divinity Original Sin 2. People have said to me, oh, it's just like Divinity Original Sin. Good. That game was good. More of that is also good. So I would very much like more Divinity Original Sin. It was a great game. People have said, oh, it should have been called Divinity Original Sin 3. Okay, cool. Just do more of that then. I don't care what you call it, just give me more of that gameplay. That was fine. Divinity Original Sin with just most Rock. Hello, Rock. I'm going to save the game in case you're a bad guy. Rock, don't run away. Don't run away. I just wanted to talk. Rock, you don't need to be sad. It's okay.
There's nothing for you here. It's mine. I've claimed it.
Oh, Rock apparently has claimed it. I see. Right, who are you, mate? What are you doing here?
You've come to take my claim. You surfaces are all alike. Thieving scoundrels. Well, I found it first. Begone, you. You'll bring the Dark Ones back, you will. They'll crunch your bones. It's my claim, not yours. Crunch your bones!
Ah, right, he meant spiders. Okay, cool. We're going to run into this little cavern just here because it's basically a door. Caverns are nature's doors. That's what you need to remember. And then once we're in nature's doors, we can get a fireball going on, which should hopefully knock a couple of these guys back. And after knocking them back, we should be able to get Inferno going on. Shale, could you hang back here and maybe do your little thing?
Where next?
Morrigan, can you get a thing going on? Shale, run back here, do a thing. All right, cool. Run forward. Right, Morrigan's definitely not going to do a thing, seeing as I keep underestimating how tough my party is, because I'm doing really well with this stuff. I haven't died yet, pretty much at all. Happy New Year! Happy New Year to you too, Lulu. Haven't played Divine Divinity? No. I've got it on my PC, but I haven't played through it yet. Perennium says, Frog, Perennium, I'm going to need you to talk to someone. Okay? I'm going to need you to see someone, and we're going to get you help. That's what we're going to do. We're going to find someone. We're going to get you into some kind of system. We're going to get you help. We're here for you. You know, we're all here for you. But while doing that, I'm going to need you to not watch any nature documentaries or My Hero Academia. Because both of those things are going to be triggers for you. Okay? We need you to avoid those things. You've got to promise me that you'll avoid all that stuff. Okay, Shale, you can stop doing your thing now. Just come forward here and punch this thing over here. Hero School. Yes, my favourite of the mangas. The moving mangas. In the voice of Sir David Attenborough. How many spiders are in this place? There's quite a lot, aren't there? There are quite a lot. So I'm going to just press H so you guys all chill here. And then I'm going to creep me forward. And just do like one shot onto something. And hopefully you'll all... Shale, if you're not actually going to fight, just do the thing. Shale can do the aura thing, which is actually quite good. The Japanese moving comics. Yes, the Japanese moving comics. They're actually kind of Korean. I think manga was invented in Korea in around 1990. I think it was 1999. The first manga happened. It was popular. It was based on... the first manga, I think, was based on Pokemon Blue, which obviously re-released in the West as Pokemon Green. Or do you mean manga isn't German? It may have been. I don't think it's an RPG unless there are spiders. Yeah, it's true. Manga is Japanese. No, I'm pretty sure it's Korean. It was 1997 when the Korea manga wanted to Yes, this triggers a lot of people. I think a lot of people are going to be very angry at a lot of things I say. And this, in a strange way, makes me very happy. Alright, so that dude wanted me to say that he had claimed something. Maybe we should go this way, because the game tells me to go this way. What a great explanation for why we're all going this way. Maybe we should go this way, because the game tells me to go this way. Can we just bring my party members up to me over here, and then take them all off hold? There we go. We can all move now. Chest. Oh, hang on. Enemy. Oh, another stone golem. It's fine. Okay, the stone golem's going to hurl some stuff at us. So, Shale, do your thing. Morrigan, get me a blizzard going on, please. On there would be great. Oh, god damn! Throwing something at me, but thankfully, because of my... I really love combat. I love combat so much. Do you want to know why that happens? I'll tell you why that happens. That happens... Okay, Morrigan just pushed herself back. Genius, Morrigan. That scream happens because I've had to turn the voice effects up quite high so you can hear my characters when they're talking. But for some reason, the voice effects in the cutscenes also count as voices in in-game fights. It's very strange. I finally catch your stream. Glad to see you're still playing this masterpiece. When we finish, I will be moving on to a bigger masterpiece. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. I did not expect to click on the Twitch link and have you actually live. Jan, that's my first surprise for you. You're welcome. I planned this Twitch stream entirely around you doing that. Stick around, there are more surprises. You know, don't you worry. People say Dragon Age 2. No, no. No, we've got more choices. Right, Indignant Spirit, let's just shoot you down. What game will you play? Skyrim, Smart Fridge, or Alexa? I don't know. Maybe both. Both at the same time. No, I want to replay Skyrim. I want to replay Skyrim as well as I can. Morrigan, can you get me a fireball going on down there, please? That'd be great if you could. Thank you very much. Shale, hang back for a second just while the fireball smacks the floor. Now you can go and punch stuff, that's fine. Where is Alistair? Chat made me put Alistair aside in order to take Shale, because apparently Shale was necessary for banter. Do I plan to review this game? Look, I plan to review every game eventually. It's just going to take some time to get to the eventual bit. Okay, Morrigan, I'm going to need you to cast a fireball just there. Shale, I'm going to need you to run back. Okay, cool. Got a fireball going down. I'm going to need you now to get a flame going on. Shale, get me some support just here. There we go. Some more fire happened. Everyone started attacking the spirit. Run back. Drink yourself a lovely Lyrium potion. Can you guys see how tactical I'm being? I am the most tactical player of this game. I'm not saying I'm the greatest Dragon Age player of all time, but I might be. Am I going to do the DLCs? At some point, yes. Warhammer 40k, MMORPG. I would love it. Poor Alistair, give him some love. I want Alistair back, but everyone told me to leave him. And then I didn't even take the dwarf. Remember, this whole part of the game is designed for a certain dwarf, and I didn't even take that dwarf. Now, this whole part of the game is meant to be some dwarf's bit, and I didn't even take him. Not even an important thing to take. Did not need the dwarf. Why? Okay, we're going quite far away over here, are we? Cool, we'll take on you. Shale, attack this thing. Everyone else, attack this golem. Let's see how well we do as far as range DPS goes. Just seen spiders and rocks. Lots of spiders, lots of rocks. Shale is surviving. Barely. We are smacking the crap out of this golem, to be fair. Shale is tanking like an absolute beast. Look at my DPS team. Your name is Twitch Chat. You have to listen. Yes, that's true. I do. Unfortunately, what game is this? This is Dragon Age Origins. If you've played Dragon Age Origins, you're probably more used to this kind of view, just because this is how it was on console. But because I'm playing on PC, back here. That's how we do it. Alright, quick save the game, because we've done well. Doing very well, actually. How far are we from the map thing? Apparently very, very far. Okay. Can we go this way? Chest.
Of course.
Can't open it because I'm a terrible thief. Can we run down here? No. Rock! Can open it because I'm a great thief. See, my thief rocks. You get it? You get the joke? You picking up what I'm putting down? I mean, the view count dropped, so that's worth it. I stick by that being a good joke. All right, you can leave if you want to. You know what? Fine. If you can't take a good pun, leave. There's no place here for weakness. All right, no place here for the weakness of not liking puns. How dare you? not like puns. You can leave your friends behind. Yeah, because, I mean, if they don't dance, and if they don't dance, they're no real friends of mine, are they? Those spiders are leading me into some kind of spider trap. How is the fitness regime coming along? Don't see any Huel sponsorships yet. I know. I've contacted Huel so many times and said, hey, send me some free shit. And they're like, no. I mean, to be fair, they aren't even like, no. They didn't even bother responding. Had they have responded and said no, I'd have been okay. But they haven't even responded. I'm 99% sure I'm walking into a trap right now. Because I'm pretty sure I saw some spiders go up above me. If you're new, by the way, you've probably not seen our hero. You've never seen Twitch chat before. I mean, I'm not taking the piss out of you. That's the guy's actual name. See, we've called him Twitch chat. But if you're new, it just struck me you've probably never seen this dude. So the reason this happened is I wanted to be a thief, and I never wanted to be without a dagger. So I thought the best thing to do is just turn my chin into a spare one. So if this dude chins someone, or nose, he's got very little... His nose effectively does slashing damage. That's what we made. It's very efficient as far as a thief goes. Never without a blade. Lovely. Represents us perfectly. Yes. Are those sideburns or a beard? Yes. Yes, they are. But no, Huel still haven't contacted me back, which is very irritating of them. But I do hope eventually they do. Because that would be... Oh, the game just auto-saved itself. That's never good. It's never great when a game auto-saves itself. Okay, so let's deal with the spider that's right next to us to start off with. I'm going to run back this way.
And so I shall.
And we're all going to attack this spider right here. Then, okay, we've got a spider just there. Shale, you're going to do the aura thing. Everyone else is going to attack this spider from a distance. The reason I like the aura is because it allows me to keep a distance from whatever the hell I'm trying to attack. Autosave is the game's biggest spoiler point. It's true, isn't it? It's absolutely true. Right, let's just step forward until... Okay, so you can see everything here. Wynn, hang back here. Morrigan, can you get a crazy big blizzard going on just there? Okay, let's get a huge blizzard going on just there. An inferno, should I say. And then, what we'll do is we'll have you step back here and get a fireball going on just here. There we go. That's, I think, dead. And now everyone else can attack this corrupted spider. And Shale, you can undo your little aura thing and start punching some stuff. I am a tactical genius. I'm not saying this. A hot blizzard. Yeah, I understand. Shut up, right? You know what I said. I've explained this before. Sometimes my... Okay, we've lost... Morrigan's dead. It's fine. Sometimes my brain does this thing where it forgets words, and so what I do is I make the words out of other words that I know. So I forgot the word for lots of fire, but I remembered the word for lots of snow. But then I thought, hang on, snow is cold. Fire is not cold. See, that's my high education coming in there. And I thought, how would I describe a not cold blizzard? A hot blizzard. Now I know the word I was looking for was inferno. But you all understood what I was getting at. And that's the important thing.
Kill it.
What now?
As long as you understand what I'm getting at, it's all good. Right, let's take on this dude over here. I'm going to throw a load of DPS into him. Just all the deeps. What a fantastic fight. Just going to do it like this, constantly. Yeah, hey Morrigan, can you get a fireball going on over there or something? That'd be great. Knock him down again. Sweet. Even more stuff knocking him down. He's definitely dead now. There we go. Super Cold Inferno. Oh my god, Cold Inferno. That does sound like some kind of anime attack. I'm in the curse. No, I'm in the aura. Right, there's a difference. The aura is the one made by Shale. It's a good curse. An aura is a positive curse. It's a curse with a can-do positive attitude. That's what it is. A Blizzferno. We'd go with that. I wish I had that high education. Clearly, the best is Disco Inferno. That's only if you want it to burn. Baby burn. Oh, more spiders. Okay, Corrupted Spider Queen. Right, so Shale goes... Oh, God, there's so many more of them. Morrigan, I'm going to need you to get a Cold Inferno going on over there. And we are all spidered. Right, Morrigan, freeze these two. Sweet. Shale, come back and punch this thing just here. In fact, you know what, for the time being, Shale, just keep punching this. Twitch chat, shoot this instead. Morrigan, cast a fireball at the Queen. Cast a blizzard at the Queen. Everyone else, shoot this corrupted spider. Come on! Right, everyone on to Spider Queen now. Yo, could I not die? Could I drink a huge big health potion? You need to shoot. Just everyone just shoot the spider. Now, basic attacks all round. Everyone shoot the spider. Here we go, we got this now. Shale, you're fine. I believe in you. Come on, keep it going. Yeah, the Spider Queen's just going to keep coming down here, aren't they?
You will learn to fear me.
I'd say we're doing pretty good. You are being covered in spider goo. Hey, what I choose to do with my free time is up to me, alright? How I want to live my life is my choice. If I want to spend my weekends getting covered in spider goo, I am a strong, independent adult. You cannot tell me not to. If I want to spend my weekends getting covered in sticky white stuff, stop it. I will. I'm not going to spend my time getting surrounded by spiders. That's probably bad. So let's just run away and go this way over here. Why does the screen shake so much? It's scared of me. That's the reason. Morrigan, hang back here. You... Oh, drink a potion for God's sake, Morrigan. God damn it, Morrigan. And now freeze these spiders this way. Shale, keep punching that spider over there. There we go. Cone of Cold worked for everyone. Now everyone start attacking this one. Let's get one spider at a time killed. Just start absolutely piling on one at a time. Then we'll go back in to kill the queen. Any tips to increase my matches on Tinder? Yeah, loads. What do you need? I mean, the best way to increase your matches on Tinder is to be a girl. There you go. That is the top tip. Be female. And yeah, if you do that, I guarantee you're going to get thousands of swipes. Every single one. Thousands. Tinder for men and women is completely different, alright? Playing Tinder as a woman is almost like... What's the best way to describe this? Okay. What's the best way to describe it? Playing Tinder as a woman is kind of like playing those League of Angels style anime games where you get showered in stuff all the time. So many drops, so many things they give you. Every few seconds, something popping up. Take this, take this, take this, have this, have this, have this. That's what it's like. Playing Tinder as a woman is a game that just gives you so many beginner intro joining bonuses. You literally cannot keep up with it. Okay, playing Tinder as a guy is like trying to play an extremely difficult survival game. It's like trying to play Fallout 76. You are very lucky if you find anyone else, and then they're probably going to be a ghoul. But playing it as a woman, yeah, just absolute easy mode. So let's just attack this corrupted spider here. I'm not wrong. I never am. You know, it's one of the curses of being me. Literally never wrong. Let's just use a fireball over here. Try and hit these guys if we can. Yeah, there we go. Now we'll start taking down some of you lots. I'd say we've killed a lot of corrupted spiders right now. Like a hell of a lot of corrupted spiders. And Win, I need you to drink a lyrium potion. So do you. Ah, there we go. Let's just a quick save again. So where's the Spider Queen? There's the Spider Queen. Yeah, let's just shoot this big corrupted Spider Queen. We're about to get some damage going on this thing. Come on. It's basically dead now. And with the Spider Queen dead, we become... New viewer here, why so zoomed out? Because I can't zoom out anymore. Trust me, if I could, I would. tactical game. I mean, we can play like this if you want, but this is less tactical. And I'm all about the tacticality of my view. Bloodline, 25 strength. Dexterity, it's a main hand war axe. We'll take it just in case. Silkweave gloves, restriction mage, plus 20% nature damage, and some gold. Let's go in with this. Fallout 76 is good if you're in the mood some looter shooter grind. Yeah, pretty much. Anyone ever tell me that I look like Henry Cavill? Neb, they have, but I'm trying as hard as I can to take back dominance. So what I would rather we approach it as is Henry Cavill looks like me. Okay? If you ever see him, you tell him that. If you ever meet Henry Cavill, I want you to promise me right now, you would say, Henry, you look like JoshStrifeHayes. That's what you need to say. Now, I'm not saying I am Henry Cavill. I'm just saying you've never seen me and Henry Cavill in the same room at the same time. And you want to know why? It's because when I walk into a room, he leaves. Because he understands the hierarchy. That's what it is. And we both look a bit like Robb Stark. Yes. I mean, if you put Henry Cavill and Richard Madden and me in the same room at the same time, you would basically have 3 versions of me, except one of them would be better at MMOs. And it's Henry. But until that does happen, I guess I'll just have to... I'm happy for Henry Cavill to continue existing in my shadow, because he's trying, bless him. He's really trying. But maybe one day he'll have a successful YouTube channel. It does make me a little... Can you imagine if Henry Cavill started a YouTube channel? I guarantee he would pass me in like a day. Like, as soon as he comes out, oh yes, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, I'm The Witcher, I'm Superman, I was in The Tudors, I've got a YouTube channel. Just a million, immediately. Just straight away. He'd be there. A day, that's long. It is. Clip it and send it to Cavill. Isn't Henry Cavill a World of Warcraft player? He is. He's a healer. He's also a massive fan of Warhammer 40k. I'm not saying that I'd beat... I'm not saying that I would, beat Henry Cavill in a game of Warhammer 40k. I'm saying I would absolutely wipe the floor with him. That's what I'm saying. Because if he brings his Custodes army, because I know he collects Custodes, because they are basically him. Huge, big, shiny golden boy. It's definitely Henry Cavill. I would take Space Marines. A little bit shorter, a bit more basic, but a lot cheaper. That's exactly what I am to Henry Cavill. Henry Cavill is a Custodes. He's tall, he's powerful, he's muscular, he's very expensive, and he's very powerful. I am a Space Marine. I'm everywhere, because everyone on YouTube's getting recommended my videos. I'm extremely basic. I might be on all the posters, but I'm not that good, and I'm a lot cheaper to run. You can find me in a lot more places. That's what it is. I'm an orc to you. How dare you? He's going to hear this. I bet he's here. B-Tech Henry Cavill. Yeah, like the Channel 5 version of it. Like the knockoff film that your gran would buy from a bargain bin in Quick Save somewhere, which is a very specific English shop that I don't think many people are going to get. Non-union Mexican... non-union stand-in. That's what it would be. Like, Henry Cavill made Superman, I'd make Superb Man. That's what it would be. He'd make The Witcher, I'd make The Witching. That's what... Yeah. I would do. Dollar store Henry Cavill. I'll take that. If you want Henry Cavill to be in your film, but you cannot afford Henry Cavill, I'm free. I'm free. I'll do it. I'll do it. I mean, I would demand that I have a stand-in for my role when the cameras are all being set up, and I would demand that my stand-in be Richard Madden, just, to establish dominance. I would be there. I just came here and I'm very confused. Well, yeah, let me explain. I've recently finished filming the 2nd season of The Witcher 2, and I will probably be going back to do some more Superman stuff at some point with Ben Affleck, but right now I've decided to relocate my career and just play old RPG games on Twitch. There we go. Henry Cavill can be my stunt double. I would love that. That would be amazing. The thing is, he's a little bit broader than I am, so whenever the scene switches to a stunt, you just have like a really big buff version of me just doing the stunt, and then it would just cut back to me just casually chilling in the corner. That'd be great. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? Yes. And then it would cut to me on a plane. That's what it would be. That's how the scene would go if I was doing Superb Man. I think the real question is who can build a PC better. I mean, right now, my PC has got way more RGB than Henry Cavill's. I guarantee that. Okay? I guarantee I've got more rainbow going on in my PC, which rainbow makes it go quicker. Rainbow makes computers go faster. It does. Josh, sign my tits. I guarantee that's Henry Cavill's Twitch account. No, Henry, you've got to stop emailing me about this. We've spoken about this in arbitration. You can't keep doing this. Because the pen runs out of ink before I've made it all the way across. Stop bench pressing. You are big enough. Right, here we go. What else makes things go fast? The colour red. It's true. Okay, let's read this book. I've got some Dragon Age to play. Stop having fun. Stop it. This looks like someone's journal. The cover is battered and torn, but intact. As you leaf through the desiccated pages, the text catches your eye. We found evidence today that the Anvil of the Void was not built in the Orton Thage. We will go south to the dead trenches. The Anvil is somewhere beyond. My soldiers tell me I am mad, that the dead trenches are crawling with darkspawn, that we will surely die before we find the Anvil, if we find it. I leave this here in case they're right. If I die in the trenches, perhaps someone can yet walk past my corpse and retrieve the Anvil. For if it remains lost, so do we all. If I have not returned and Oghren yet lives, tell him... No. What I have to say should be for his ears alone. This is my farewell. It's a shame. No mention of the taint. No, I think we've dove deep enough into the taint. And thankfully, as a Grey Warden, it is our job to make sure that we part the taint and drive it back to make sure that no one anymore suffers the taint. Someone's like, don't you eventually die from the taint? Well, if you live by the taint, you will die by the taint. I'm being very composed here. I want you to understand how composed I'm being. Okay? I am really, really working to make sure I am being... I'm being very, very good. I'm being very focused. Get your head out of the gutter. It's not there. I am the most composed. How are there still enemies? What? How are there still enemies? Everything's dead. God damn it, Cavill.
Alright.
I mean, I'm not saying that Henry made this happen, but can we just blame everything that goes wrong on Henry Cavill from now on? Is that something we could all get behind? I can get behind that. Because we know he's a nerd. So I guarantee he has a hand in this somewhere. Win, you've been frozen. Morrigan, can you do the freezy thing this way? Henry Spider Lord Cavill. The Cavs. Big H. You know, from what I've been told, he's actually a really nice guy. Like, genuinely a really nice dude. If I was able to get to Insomnia, if I was able to go to Insomnia Fest UK, I will wear a Witcher medallion.
Alright.
Just to let Henry know that I know. Shale, could you maybe head back? Morrigan, could you maybe get a bit of a fireball thing going on here? That'd be great. Let's just get one going on just there. Beautiful stuff. Shale, can you do your boost thing? And we'll do that. Damn, you sexy Henry Cavill. Thank you. I appreciate that. It means a lot to me. I always like being told that. You should do a stream with a CGI moustache. I should. I really should. When are we getting CGI green screen clean shaven one? Henry has the aura that makes straight men go haywire. He is just a big, funny, smart, geeky dude. I bet he'd be cool to hang out with. I bet he'd play Magic the Gathering, and I bet he'd play it fairly. I bet he's one of those frickin' nerds that plays for fun and not to metagame. I bet that's what he'd be like. Watching the stream using my AC controller. Good. As you should do. Don't forget to T-pose to assert dominance. No, in all seriousness, I really, really, really want to go to Insomnia. I really want it to be a good time.
I shall be feeling that for several days.
I want it to be a fun thing that I can all get involved in and do. That'd be really cool. Just to meet some people, say hi, hang out, play some games. Oh, was that a potent lyrium potion? Fantastic. Potent lyrium potion. But he paints his Warhammer figurines. I bet he uses unglued cards. I bet he does. I bet he wants you to have as much fun as he's having. God. Can you imagine the absolute audacity of that man? I bet he doesn't even play broken cards, even though he could afford them. Val, welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're having a lovely day. I bet he has, like, the Power 9 or a Beta Black Lotus, and I bet he doesn't use it. That's what he does. Yeah, he's got all the broken cards, but he doesn't use them. I bet he uses Forge World models in his Warhammer 40k army, but he uses them as proxies of much worse models. Because he wants to play with the nice-looking stuff, but he doesn't want to, you know, stamp over you. He wants to make it a fair game. I bet that's what he does. I guarantee. This turned into a Henry Cavill appreciation stream. Given enough time, all streams do. It's one of the internet laws. Given enough time, eventually, people will start to talk about how great Henry Cavill is. All roads eventually lead to it. So, projecting your ideal man onto Henry. I'm not projecting anything. I'm just looking at what he is and saying that's fine as it is. You know, that's good. Oh, I finally catch this magnificent person's welcome. He's torturing himself with an EA game. It's a good EA game. It's back when they had good things. Want to know how this game will be called? Dragon Age? It would. Oh, I've not played any of the Dragon Age games, but I'm really enjoying it so far. Wait until Josh Henry fan art pops up. If it hasn't already, I would be very disappointed. Very disappointed. Welcome, FS. Hopefully you're having a lovely day. Henry should play Alistair in a movie adaptation. He's a good actor. He could play every character. I want him to play Morrigan. I bet he could do it. I guarantee he could. If there was going to be a Dragon Age adaptation, I want Henry Cavill to play Morrigan, and I want everyone else to be played by the cast of the Muppets. That's what I want. I would pay good money for that. Good money. People often say, you know, what if you could take a film and replace all but the lead actor with the Muppets, what would you do? Because The Muppet Christmas Carol, great film. The Muppet Treasure Island, fantastic film. Ooh, cutscenes. Everyone be quiet. The Bridge of Khazad-dûm. It literally is. It's Lord of the Rings. Oh no, it's the taint. It's the taint of the planet. It's a dragon. It's aged. These are its origins. I see what you did there, EA, you clever, clever man. Is it supporting the Darkspawn? Is it against the Darkspawn? Who knows? There he is. Look at that. That was the worst way to end a dramatic cutscene. That was not good. That was so dramatic right up until that face. It was like, drama, drama, drama. That's what it was. It was beautiful up until I got involved. Brother, why don't you look at me? Ah, oh, okay. After this cutscene, maybe the dragon looked at me and thought, oh no, it's the Arch Grey Warden. Maybe the dragons have got legends of us. My face specifically. Hey, legionnaires against enemies? Guys, do it. Let's get involved. Come on, let's do this. Morrigan, I'm going to need you to cast a very accurate Inferno, which you're not going to be able to do. Cast an accurate...
So be it.
Okay. Accurate Fireball. Okay, Surgical Fireball. Not there by yourself, you fool. Alright, everyone else, just attack things. There we go. Just join the stream. Why is the Stone Man wearing an armour made out of cheese blocks? That is a very good question. Okay. Let me think of a thing.
And so I shall.
Because it's Gouda armor. Good armor. Gouda armor. It's a very clever joke. Gouda is a type of cheese. You can leave if you want to. I'm going to be honest, if you've just joined the stream, that was your first experience, and you're thinking, no, I'm going to find another stream. I'm just going to find somebody else. If you want to leave after that, I would understand, okay? Totally understand why you would want to do that.
Well done, I say. Well
Until then,
done.
we've got this. You have to explain it. I don't know if I've explained it. Jokes are much funnier when you explain them many times.
Stone blind beasts! You know nightmare to us!
Alright. Okay, we got more enemies. We do have more enemies coming across. Hey, Morrigan, why don't we get a little bit of a fireball going on? Okay, Morrigan, come on. Let's get a fireball going on just there. And I'm going to get you, Shale,
I shall do it.
back here, doing a bit of a boost. Morrigan, you... Okay, you kind of messed that up. It's okay. We'll get this genlock, kill you, and let's see how many more things we've got. Can we get a blizzard going on just there? If we get a blizzard going on here, the enemies have got to run through it in order to get to us, which I think would be super useful. Yeah, because if we can get them running through a blizzard, we're going to take a lot of their health off before they even get to us, which is good. Fat out of here with these jokes. I like this. Cold Inferno time. Cold Inferno time. See, we're taking on lots of enemies. Doing lots of damage. Oh, yeah, more enemies are appearing. And this is doing exactly what I expected it would do. Which is damage. See, I think we're doing pretty good. We're taking down this dude as well. We're taking down more. AoE is king. Good job, but I've heard cheddar. As in heard better. The cheese jokes. This is what you get when you come to this stream. If it's your first time in the stream, I can only apologise. Hey, Cardell.
The Legion gives no quarter. Send them to the stone.
I mean, okay, I was going to have a chat to you, but alright, that's fine. Where do I need to get to? So I've just been from the deep roads. This is the place. Oh yeah, it's pretty much across here, isn't it? Oh, there's so many more of you. Shale, you can stop doing your little thing and come and join us. Morrigan, can you fireball just there? Can you guys get back here? I have to knocking them all down more. Holy hell, there's so many of them. Morrigan, get an Inferno going on just there. Shale, do your boost thing. Hang back. Okay, now you can go forward, Shale. Okay, so we now need to do quite a lot of kind of colding. Now we fight. Okay, everyone fight now. Everyone attacking the big bads. We've done as much damage as we can to them using the AoE. And now we just get involved in a huge big melee style fight. This is good. We've got good. I prefer blue cheese jokes because they age better. We are scraping the barrel now. MMOs aside, what are some single-player RPGs you'd recommend? Doki Doki Literature Club was quite good. What else was decent and down? There's a lot of choice, to be fair. There's a lot of choice. I think one of the best RPGs I ever played... What was the best RPG I played? Devil May Cry 2 is an underrated classic. Oh, we've lost one person. They've died. You know what? Why don't we fall back to the Legionnaires who are here to help us? Yeah, let's do this. Let's hang back with these dudes, seeing as it's kind of their job to help us out. But no, the Devil May Cry 2 was definitely a game that got made. Okay, Win, thank you for healing yourself. Hang back here. Now we'll take out this gemlock over here. I see, what else have we got? Knights of the... KOTR, Knights of the Round. Yes, that's the attack, I believe, in Final Fantasy VI. That is the spell summon, isn't it? Best RPG is COD, World at War. Yeah, Call of Duty was a good one. You roleplay as man with gun who loves small wall. I was one of the people who found you through Asmon. Thank you for your amazing content. You are more than welcome. You are absolutely more than welcome. Yo, Morrigan, you want to get up?
As you desire.
I kind of need you alive again at some point, Morrigan.
Delighted.
If you want to... I'm hoping there aren't too many more enemies over here.
Let us end this.
Because I need Morrigan back up. She does most of the damage. Knights of the Round is FF7. I'm pretty sure it's not. Okay? Like, I know my Final Fantasies, and I'm pretty sure Knights of the Realm, the magic attack, is in Final Fantasy VI. That's when Tidus has to beat Oghren in a game of Blitzball, and then they all go home and play Gwent. How many more vests do you have? A lot.
Of course.
Far too many.
Just don't order me.
Trollmaster. Hey, I'm not trolling you. I'm being real with you. I don't understand what the hate is about. Any chance I'll stream a playthrough of Morrowind? Yeah. I mean, I've finished Oblivion, so we need to carry the story on into Morrowind, don't we? Are you destroying my green screen?
I suppose that could have been worse.
Are you literally breaking the fabric of reality? What are you trying to steal? Oh, you're turning the heat up because it's cold. And we put the for some reason we put the thermostat behind the green screen. Well, I say we put the green screen in front of the thermostat. It's not like we built the house around the green screen. Now look what you've done. You've sent me to the shadow realm. All right, this is the taint being taken over. God, I did not expect to show my taint on Twitch.
Is that better?
Don't. Yeah, just don't move. That's fine. Okay, cool. Let's open this Genlock Alpha. Let's just quick save and stuff. Here we go. No, don't. Okay, that's OnlyFans only. Possibly Fansly, if I can get involved in that as well. I get to level up. Oh, remember when we specialised into being a bard and we've never used any bard skills since then? Oh my god, I remember that. Good times. Good times all round. We spec'd into being a bard and then did nothing with it. That was great. Haircut when? Don't tell me what to do. I bet Henry Cavill would dominate OnlyFans too. Oh god, yeah, he definitely would. Everyone would sub. Everyone. The chin is not in the portrait. I know. I tried as hard as I could to make the portrait as awkward as possible. What I've gone for this is I've gone for the dropping the camera portrait. It looks like you were taking a picture with your phone and you dropped the phone at the wrong time. Am I a teacher before being a streamer? Yes, I was. So if you've got chewing gum, I expect you to have brought enough for everybody. Okay? That's all they teach you at Teacher Training College, which I didn't go to. You know those teacher training days you have in school? Do you want to know what they are? They are teaching teachers what they need to demand from the class. If someone brings food, they need to have brought enough for everyone. That's what it is. Yes. It's like when you turn your head during school photos. It is. So I've got 3 attributes. What should I put them into? Well, I'm a ranged fighter, so everything into dexterity. Hey, okay, cool. We get some more skills now. Rogue. Should I go with lockpicking? Deft hands. I can't. No, I need 22 cunning. I'm not cunning enough to lockpick. Archery is what I should do. Shattering shot requires combat training, expert combat training. Do I not have combat training? Apparently I don't. Okay, let's... what other archery stuff can we do? Rogue stuff. Distraction. Bard. Bard's song. Feign death. That might be useful, actually. Yeah. Let's use feign death. So I can pretend to be dead for a bit. Where was combat training? That was something else. That was a different attribute thing we could have leveled up at some point. So we will we'll do that at some point. You should have boosted charisma to be more of a... I see what you did there, Ash. You nearly made me say the naughty word. And then you guys would have been clipping that. You would have been all over it. Nah, see? Smarter than that. You're not going to make me say it. Okay, you can't trick me. I'm untrickable. That's the truth. Can relate with wanting to pretend to be dead sometimes. Like, I'm not even going to use it in combat. Just whenever I feel like it. Just occasionally just die. Who amongst us haven't at some point just wanted to, you know, pretend to be dead? Right, Morrigan, I'm going to need you to do, like, a lot of stuff right now. So could you please Blizzard just here? And can everyone else fall back?
As you wish.
So I shall.
Alright, Morrigan, come on. Shale, get us some
Where next?
boosty stuff going on as far as auras go. Excellent! Morrigan's got a serious blizzard thing going on, which is good. Can you also fireball just there?
Now this is more like it.
Yeah, there we go. That is DPS.
I'm skilled on.
That, ladies and gents, is exactly how you do AoE DPS. That is an absolute crap load of AoE DPS. Didn't even need to fight them. That's how you do it. Extra crunchy. Blizzard is OP. Now this is pod racing. It really is. If you could... Someone said to me, if you could remake one film where the main cast are all played by the Muppets, but there's one main actor that still carries on, what would it be? And I thought the best answer would be The Lighthouse. But keep Willem Dafoe. Have Robert Pattinson's character played by Kermit the Frog. That's what we'd do. And I think it would be challenging. Don't get me wrong, it would be challenging. But I think it would be interesting to see it done. That's the best way to look at it. So can we get a fireball going on like over there or something?
I shall do it.
Why do they bother?
Dragonheart will keep the dragon. Does Kermit act like a Muppet? Is he serious? 100% serious. Just complete seriousness. The whole way through. So, I think you can cast Blizzard now over there. No, don't cast it yet. Everyone should be dead by now. We've cast Cold Blizzard. We've cast Warm Blizzard. There's enough blizzardy things going on. Let's just get another thing going on here, just in case. Alright. Yep, so now there's a blizzard going on. God damn, the amount of damage we are doing on this bridge is ridiculous. Trueblade, thank you very much for the sub. That is remarkably kind of you. You have a waistcoat, but are you wearing pants? That is for me to know, and the OnlyFans to also know. Right, Shale, you can stop doing that now. Let's all just walk forward and see what's going on over here, shall we? Pulp Fiction, but all Muppets except Samuel L. Jackson.
Need to fight the blight one at a time.
Great!
So be it.
This is that's the high quality recasting that we need. The bridge would shatter from this Blizzard Fireball action. Can you imagine Lord of the Rings but the Muppets except Boromir stays the same? Got to have Sean Bean be there. Yeah. Yeah, that's what we'd want. Just Sean Bean being super serious.
Of course.
I think I would like to recast most films with Nicolas Cage playing absolutely everyone. That's one thing I think would vastly improve the film.
It's so precious the way you go on.
Refilm every film, but Nicolas Cage plays every character. It would work. You say it, you think it's silly, but I guarantee it would work. Okay, we've lost our healer, which is actually quite a problem. Let's freeze you if we can.
I should like a
Yep, and now we all attack. Morrigan, can we get you out of the way, actually? Maybe attack with you instead for a bit. Oh, we've got the hype train going on, thank you. Why won't you change difficulty? Have you seen how bad I am at the game? Okay, I don't need to change difficulty. I'm doing fine on normal. This is normal. This is what the game is meant to be. Shawshank Redemption, where Kermit is Andy Dufresne. Shawshank Redemption, but every single character apart from one random prisoner in the background is a Muppet. Like, not even an important character. They're just there. Okay, we've got what seems to be...
And so I shall.
A lot. Okay, so let's just hang back over here.
As you say.
Let's see if those guys come forward to meet me. I think they will do. If not, I'm going to want you, Morrigan, to be running forward.
I shall do it.
Getting some Inferno stuff going on. Where are you? Okay, there we are. Cool. Inferno over there. Come on. That shouldn't stop you. Yes, that's good. Now everyone run back, as the Inferno should bring them all over to us. And after you've run back, I'm hoping that brings a couple to... Yep, there's one of them. Toward the front. Morrigan, let's get a blizzard going on just here.
I am ready.
I will shoot this thing with a crippling shot if I can.
Victory!
Oh, no. Shale, hang back here. Resisted. Oh, goddamn, that's about to be a huge big hit for everyone, so everyone scatter. Scarper, guys. And after scattering, everyone starts attacking back. Good, the ogre's pretty much weak now. We've done this. We've won. This is fine. The Matrix and the Muppets, but only Agent Smith is human. You can play on hard, we believe in you. Eventually. Okay? Let me finish it off in normal mode, and then I will give it a go while it's hard.
Another battle, I see.
I shall do so.
Some of you are just like, you know you're doing it. Of course I know I'm doing it. Okay? Didn't go to professional innuendo school for nothing, did I? I went there to make sure I got, you know, my professional innuendos on. Harry Potter, but Daniel Radcliffe is played by Elijah Wood and everyone else is a Muppet. Yeah? Harry Potter, but, you know, Harry Potter is played by Daniel Radcliffe and everyone else is just played by Daniel Radcliffe lookalikes. I'd watch it.
Go.
Okay, Shale, hang back here for a second. Just give yourself a bit of a stone aura thing going on. Cool. Morrigan, can you get a fireball going on over there? Yep, that's good. It's actually a lot of damage. Can you drink a lyrium potion and then get a blizzard going on over there?
Very well.
Okay, and with a blizzard going on, we should, hopefully... There we go. We've got a blizzard and a fireball thing happening. You guys should be able to fall back for a bit. Shale, you can just chill.
I'll kill it.
We don't need you right now. Sorry for off topic. Never apologise for off topic. Loved Guild Wars 1 review. I love Guild Wars 1. Guild Wars 2, ESO, and FF14 bought ESO, veteran Guild Wars 2 player. ESO's pretty good, isn't it? Elder Scrolls Online, not too bad at all. People like to rag on the combat, but if you're just playing it for like a bit of an offline, kind of an RPG, it's good. As an RPG, it's a great game. How is Morrigan even still alive? She must have broken every bone. She actually probably has. I should probably give her some kind of injury kit. Right, Morrigan, have one injury kit. This is all you get. Okay, we have a single injury kit. You can use it. There we go. We've cured something. You've still got a wrenched limb and a broken bone, and you're coughing blood, and you've deafened, but you're following the Molly May school of advice, which is just believe in yourself. Alright, if everyone works hard enough, everyone can achieve this. All you got to do is work harder. She's following the advice. She's working hard. She's believing in herself. She's, you know, channeling that positive energy. And that's what we're going with. Oh, okay. You cast Inferno over there, so that was good. Unfortunately, we got these dudes attacking us at the same time. Morrigan, get some freezing going on just here. Catch these guys. You guys run back. Cone of Cold onto both of them. Let's get involved in these shrieky things now. Hey, I'd say we're doing pretty good. Now kill this Janlock. I'd say we're good. Isn't that a quote from Karl Marx? You got to pull yourself up by your bootstraps, guys. That's what you got to do. You got to work hard. Do you want to know something interesting about the phrase "pull yourself up by your bootstraps"? It's actually a joke. It was in a military book about how it's impossible to do that. And I think the phrase was something like, a person with no authority can no more change their station in life than you can pull yourself up by your bootstraps. It's dumb. Basically, it means if you stand in your shoes and you grab the loops behind them, you cannot lift yourself up. It's impossible to do. It was a joke when it was written. It was written to explain how you can't do stuff like that. Yeah. It's fitting, and people say, oh yeah, if you want to succeed, just do the literal impossible. Oh. It's just people who do not understand what the original saying was meant to be about. It was about how there are some things that are impossible to do, and telling someone to go and do it like it's the simplest thing in the world doesn't actually help. It just works, Todd Marks. Don't you be joking about the Howard. The Todd Howard. It's just a quick save here. Right, ladies and gents, I have been streaming for 2.5 hours. I am going to call it there. And then what we'll do is when we continue, come back, we will carry on with this. I want to share something with you, 2 things with you, in fact, before I head off. First of all, my partner bought me a really cool Christmas present. It's a Millennium puzzle. You have to put it all together. It's one of those, it's like a thing you have to clip out of the side and put it together. It's like a little thing. But it does not come with instructions. It's a very complicated 3D jigsaw, and it does not come with instructions. So I have a feeling that I might be about to send myself to the Shadow Realm with that one. The second one is this. I have never used an editor for my videos because the Worst MMO Ever series is kind of hard to edit because I know the bit that I've played. But I will keep doing the Worst MMO Ever series by myself, but I might look into getting an editor for some of the midweek videos, because if I do that, I can spend a lot more time making other videos on the JoshStrifePlays channel. I want to offload a lot of the editing kind of hard work onto somebody else, essentially. So what I've been doing is I've been chatting to the dude who runs JoshStrifeSays, because he's a really cool dude. And that channel's doing incredibly well, and he's been working really hard on the editing on that. So I'm going to give him a couple of the video ideas I've got, and I'll do the voiceover for it, and I'll provide as much visual stuff as I can. And then we'll see if he can edit them, and if that works well, I'll be able to work with the runner of JoshStrifeSays to edit some of the videos on the main channel, and I'll be able to make more Worst MMO Ever episodes and more JoshStrifePlays stuff and do the whole kind of was it good on the second channel. But that's a thing for the new year. Work with more people to produce more content and make it better. That's what we need to do. Josh is getting so popular, he needs to delegate to get time back. Spike, I know, man, we're getting there, aren't they? Can you remember when we started off really slow, really low down, really simple, and now we got there? But I really hope. So Yummy Josh next stream. You know what the scariest thing about this frickin' puzzle is? I'm scared that if I actually finish it and put it on, when I put it on, I will immediately get half a foot taller, sexy, anime hair going on, and then everyone will only ever want to talk to Yummy Josh. That's what I'm scared about. I'm scared this is going to make me too attractive. And that way I'll beat Henry. This is it. This is how I beat Henry Cavill. When I meet Henry Cavill, I'm going to be wearing this. Because it's only through the power of this will I be anywhere near his level. But no, ladies and gents, thank you very much for joining me. I will continue to put out as many videos as I can on all the YouTube channels, and we will stream 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Saturday. It's Saturday today. Monday is the Tangent Tavern, chatting with Callum. I can only slightly promise it won't devolve into us talking about Henry Cavill. But for now, you have a great night. Thank you very much for your time. I'll see you all on Monday. Take care, good night, and God bless.